There's people appearing. People appearing on my screen. I can't believe it's showtime already. It feels like I just woke up and I just started working. But here we go. Oh, damn. Hold on. We got stuff. We got all sorts of stuff going on. I've been busy. It's been a busy morning. Like, really busy. Uh-oh. Not a good day. Sweet Tart's feeling like junk. Alright, guys. Let me go to this right here. So today we're going to be going over fresh start questions, answers, concerns, all those things that people are waiting for. What I don't have is I don't have patch notes. I don't write them. If I was the guy in charge, I would have already said, look guys, we can't go. We're no-go for 4-5. But I'm not the guy in charge. So we're going to be talking about fresh start questions and answers, 4.5 questions and answers. 407 is the goal for today. 100 simultaneous people in channel is the goal for that. And then the 2 new subs giveaway is going to be 1 show behind. There's some sort of problem with Twitch right now. I've been getting the sub notifications, and then I go back and I check my revenue, I check my stream, and it's like I give away an Apex because it says 2 people have subscribed, but then I don't get credit for the subscriber. So it's always going to be 1 show behind, and it'll be the Friday show will get Friday's subscribers. So if there's like 2 new subscribers today, next Friday, as long as they credit in properly, I will give away an Apex. I won't do those Apex during the week for those shows. Yeah, something, I don't know what's going on, man. There we go. Look at the dance. Little shuffle. I got my shoulder brace on, my second skin. These things are phenomenal for people with my condition. I actually had to take yesterday off. I couldn't feel my hands at all, and it is just one of those things I have to accept due to my injury. I'm going to have days I can't feel my hands. So I took yesterday off, watched a couple of horrible movies, actually. Let me tell you, the new XXX, I don't know why the hell they even did that movie. That movie should have never been done. And then I watched The Circle with Tom Hanks and Emma Watson, keeping my arms propped up. Got blood flow back in. Worked hard this morning. So I was really hoping today would be the day I'd be like, okay guys, we're going to dig into these patch notes. And I have been checking the forums non-stop. There's no patch notes. I asked Muzzy. He said there is no timetable for patch notes. Now, I'm going to say this. I would not expect patch notes until next week. I know that's rough. I know it sucks. That's just when I would expect it. There we go. Now that I'm done shuffling on the desk, I am trying to get set up. I do need a 3rd screen. I have my tablet over here now. 4.5 on PTS. I'm going to go with I don't think so. Yeah, there's no update for me, and I was on the PTS the other day. So no 4.5 on PTS. For those of you that are coming back from 3.0, like I see in the chat, 4.5 is totally different. It depends on how much you played in 3.0. If you didn't play 3.0, then cargo is going to be this new thing for you. You're going to be like, what the fuck? So, thank you, Sweetheart. Sweetheart is our media director here at the Paradox Gaming Network. She's plugged me in some other Discords. We're up to 23 people inside that 5 minutes. So, you know, this feels good. This is like more than like my students showed up to class when I was a professor. It's like, I got 23 people here on time. Oh, there's Koos. Koos is another big supporter of the show. Koos donated an Apex last week to give away. That was really generous. My auto host will host Koos when Koos isn't being a slacker and actually streams. I think I caught a little bit of Kusa's show one day this week, and then I got in, and then Kusa's like, "Oh, peace, guys, I'm going out." It's like, what? So I got stuff. I am prepared, like always. My background as a teacher really pays off for doing a Twitch show. You watched all my Archeage 101 videos in 2 days. Your eyes hurt. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Hey there, Radiation. I like that. I like that. Also, I do want to send a shout out to somebody on my Twitch. I understand that the gamer community calls it melee. It's not melee, it's melee. But the last time I did some videos and I said melee, people were like, I literally got, what are you talking about? The word is actually melee. We call it melee. It's melee. So, first off, I want to talk about dragon pets. I want to talk about what they're pushing right now, and about 4.5 being all about these dragon pets. Guys, I hate to tell you, I am a huge dragon fan, like in every genre. I love dragons. I love Aragon. I mean, I love Game of Thrones. I love everything. Like, if it has dragons in it, I'm probably going to play it. I got Dragon Age for the PS4 just because, you know, it's Dragon Age. But if you are one of the normal people in life, if you are one of the regulars, if you are not part of the 1%, you are not going to get a dragon. I'm sorry. It's just, you're not, because that's not how the game is designed. I wish it wasn't that way. So here we go. Let me trim this down and let me zoom in a little bit. So we don't have patch notes yet, but what we do have is we have the 4.5 preview, the how to tame your dragon. You can tame a dragon right off the bat. As soon as you can kill a red dragon, you can tame a dragon. Here's why the average mundane person is never going to have one. Because it requires a red dragon kill. And they've made the egg bind on pickup, which means you can't even buy it. So you could have like a bazillion gold. The only way you're going to get a dragon is if you tell that guild that can kill red dragon, hey, I got a bazillion gold and I want to get in your raid, I want the dragon. And there's really no reason for them to give up the dragon. I mean, the big thing is that if you get a red dragon or a black dragon, you're going to just tear people up. I mean, look at this damage. Clinging Flame, siege damage over time and then explodes. And then bonus damage versus buildings and vehicle parts. Corrosive Acid, the black dragon, siege damage over time and reduces received healing by 100%. 100%? What? That's crazy. Get the fuck out of here. Deals bonus damage to buildings and vehicle parts. So basically what you're going to have is you're going to have, somebody's going to have a dragon and they're going to spawn it at Center Island at Abyssal and they're going to hit your boat and your boat's basically going to melt. If you get a corrosive acid, if you get a black dragon, that's good game. That's good game. You drop something that does received healing by 100% on a group of people, that's it, they're done. Now, how do you become a dragon rider? Defeat the red dragon. Well, that right there. That right there. That right there. There's only X number of red dragon kills a week. What is it, 3? There's 3 red dragon kills a week? 2? I don't even know. I don't pay attention anymore. So you're limited to some. Let's call it 3. So there's 12 red dragon eggs a month. That's it. And then you have to do all the shenanigans with it every 30 days. Exactly. More imbalance between player nations and the regular people, because that's how it's going to be. So if you were like all excited, you're like, yes, I'm going to have a dragon. No, you're not. Thank you, Fox Lane. It's 3 per week, so 12 per month. Where's my mute? Hold on. I swear, guys, it's like Tryon is controlling the weather near my house. They don't want me doing streams. Like yesterday, beautiful day, went for a walk. There was no pollen anywhere. Today, wake up. I don't even open my windows on stream day. And it's just that bad. Big Nate, it is 1, I believe. There is 1 red dragon shard per kill, to my knowledge. Patch notes would be helpful for figuring out stuff like that. So, basically, here's the thing. What we have right now is we have a situation where it's overhype and overpromise and underdeliver. Try and can't control anything, no way the weather. True. Yeah, I am gonna say I agree. 2 tridents. I've seen all of your guys' posts. There we go. Got to keep the arm tucked. Got to keep the chicken wing in. I'll do a little shuffle. That's the best I can do. But yeah, you're gonna create a situation where there is more more OP for the people that can already do the Red Dragon. And can you imagine the first Red Dragon on the Fresh Start server? I mean, that's it. That's good game. That should not be available on the Fresh Start server. I'm sorry. If you guys haven't checked out my video where I basically question a lot of what Tryon said, I have another Paradoxical Impressions out there where I'm like, hey guys, you're already making changes left, right, and center. Why can't we make some other changes? But you know what? I'm going to say this. Last week Tryon did something I've wanted them to do for 3.5 years. They basically, during the live stream, they said, XL's daddy, and daddy said no. Well, that changes my focus. Now I don't have to brag on Tryon and say, Tryon, why are you doing this stuff? The answer's simple. The answer is simple. XL is daddy, and daddy said no. And that's fine. We can all live with that. Once we know the rules, we can live with that. And I can get down with that. XL's daddy, then let XL be daddy. So that is the Dragon Pet. Now, this is where I talk about patch notes for like a good 30, 45 minutes. Don't have patch notes, so let's just move on. Been getting asked a lot of questions, what's Fresh Start gonna look like? And a lot of people, like, I'm sorry guys, but a lot of people want to talk about like, well, I know this, and I know this, and I know this. Well, guys, you obviously don't know because you're not looking it up. And I can tell you, the big thing I got people saying was, you don't need to go into Miss Song Summit, so you can make a Miss Song weapon on Fresh Start. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can. You can make a Miss Song weapon on Fresh Start, and I invite you to. I invite you to roll your T2 dungeon weapon into a Miss Song weapon. I invite you to. And then I'm going to remind you, like I'm showing on the screen right now, that it takes level 53 to equip that weapon. So, while yes, it's true you can make a Miss Song weapon without ever going into Miss Song, you need to be level 53 to equip it. So don't do that. People have been asking me, what is going to be the armor and the gear situation? Well, it's going to be real simple. It's going to be GHA armor, and it's going to be T2 dungeon weapons. Now, I know what some of you are saying. No way, man. I'm going to get myself into a mag set. Go right ahead. Depending on your class, I would highly advise you going into a mag set. Especially with no more RNG, being able to go a 4-piece lightning, 3-piece squall on an archer, yeah, that'll work real good. It's bringing back memories. It's what I ran at launch. I just got really lucky that when I did my mag set, I got 4-piece lightning, 3-piece squall. But Radiation, you can just go ahead and throw the questions in. I will get to them as I see them. Remember, we're on about a 13-second delay, so you guys are going to type, and then I'm going to talk about stuff you've already typed. Hold on, my lord, this is horrible. There we go. So, let's see. Is it true that we need to make a farm cart and a farm wagon before being able to get our 16x16 farm? No, that is an incorrect statement. And I will direct you to my YouTube, which is linked below. But We did this as a group because I'd never done these before, and if you were around about 3 weeks ago, people will tell you it was funny. We started this quest line so that we could figure it out as a group, and we were like 45 minutes in. People are following poor Smash Face around, and they're finally we get one viewer who's like, Jay, you're like way off. You're like way off base. So I'm gonna link a couple of things. There's the 8x8 farm quest. Here is coming up the 16x16. So there's a couple of videos for you that get that take care of the new way to do the 8x8s and the 16x16s. So no, you do not need to do that. I see the pet question. I'm getting down to it. Bursty, Niver did a good job on those videos. Niver and I make very similar content, and it's kind of funny. He did those videos. Those were on my storyboard to do this weekend. And so what I did is I just took those off my storyboard. I'll do my own version of them if I get time. If I don't get patch notes this weekend, I'm going to have some time to do some other things. Side note, will we ever get an answer for the T4 in 4.5? Will it upgrade to T5 at a Mirage Workbench? Yes, it will, Koos. I have that already from Tryon. I got that answer direct. What pets do people use now? You've seen some little pixie that stays near the player. The pixie is the dwarf's battle pet, and it hangs out with the dwarves. There won't be any dwarves on Fresh Start. I recommend a polar bear. I recommend the Squire. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll sell both for $50 or something. Might be hard to get a Thunderstruck log at first. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get a Thunderstruck log at first. But the nice thing is that if you get that Thunderstruck log and you get that 12 charcoal, you get a wagon for free. They give you the 2 Thunderstruck trees. So that is the good piece of that. So that is the way to go about doing that. Hey, all you rich North American people, somebody buy my Divine Ionad Wave Staff. I'll list it on the auction house if you want it. 19K and it's yours. Got to get rid of this. I'm staying healer. I recommitted. I'm staying as a healer. What are going to be some of the strongest classes considering the level gap? That's actually like coming up in just a second. It's on this page. It's on the first page. In fact, the T4 question was also on my front page. Koos must be able to see my front page. You won't be able to place land for 48 hours. That is true. So let's talk about classes. Now, first of all, if you haven't seen the 4.5 skill change videos, I highly recommend those. Before I talk about classes, I want to address something. A lot of people have brought to my attention, they're like, hey, you and Mark have just different translations. Yes, Mark and I have just different translations. Korean is not an easy language to translate, and I'm learning Korean part-time as a hobby. I don't do foreign languages. My daughter is learning Korean. I'm doing it with her just for like dad-daughter time. And she's totally in love with the language, but she's younger. Her frontal cortex isn't fully formed, so she can learn another language easier. Mark and I do have different translations. Now, Mark has done a great job. In some of the places he might be right. In some of the places I might be right. I am going to tell you in some of the places Mark is wrong. And I know he's wrong because Quill has already translated or has already commented in my 4.5 thread. He's already given us the actual translation. So just realize when we get patch notes, you're going to have to take my work and Mark's work and realize, yeah, we both have mistakes. That's just the nature of translating Korean. With that, melee. Well, first of all, I feel obligated to tell you that there's 5 main trees. And I know that in their news article they said there's 3 main trees. I know that when you create your character, there's 4 options for building a new character. But I want to tell you that Songcraft really, really, really is its own tree now. And the reason why I say that is because healers are going to struggle to run Vitalism Songcraft now. Because Vitalism builds with Shadowplay, Occultism, and Witchcraft, it's really going to be hard. You're going to be giving up a lot of synergy by only taking one of the 3 trees that synergizes with Vitalism. I can kind of tell based on what XL did that they kind of want to drive it to a Bard, a specific Bard class. So you may see a lot of people running builds like Songcraft, Defense, Witchcraft to be a big Bard plus AoE CC support. Healers really, really synergize with Shadowplay and Occultism. Being able to have a no cooldown mend, being able to have a raid-wide heal, those are going to come out of Occultism. Being able to have non-stop, no cooldown Antithesis with Freerunner, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I want to test what it's going to look like with Freerunner and with Quake Antithesis. So can you imagine a... Hold on, let's... I won't be able to do it. Well, yeah. What are we at? 1.2 seconds. Can't have... Yeah, we'll throw this on because I'd still have that. Let's see. I want to get my cast time. I gotta do prayer. I gotta get my prayer down. So what are we at? 5 stacks. So can you imagine having a less than 1 second cast time on non-stop spam Antithesis? Especially if you're a Dark Runner that's right on top of me and I'm just spamming Quake Antithesis, killing you and healing myself. I can't wait to see that. I absolutely cannot wait to see that. Hi, TG. Suggestions for a buffing Bard build? Well, here's the thing. Anybody that's using Auramancy for mobility, you guys are going to have to be responsible to take health lift. Don't be assuming that your healer in your party is going to be able to put health lift up anymore, because your healer's not going to have it. Your healer's probably not going to have not going to have Auramancy anymore, because your healer's going to want that Shadowplay Occultism. So if you're playing a Primeval, you need to factor in having health lift in your build. If you're playing a build with Songcraft, then you are going to have Healing Hymn. Healing Hymn no longer is based on having a healing weapon. Get out of here. Put this crap down. Fine. Fuck it. Healing Hymn is now a flat heal. So everybody that's taking Songcraft to get to Zeal should take that. That brings me to mages. Let me talk mages. Mages, I don't see people doing a lot other than sorcery plus Songcraft, because Zeal is only 8 points now. So you're going to be able to get Zeal going 9 points in. And Rhythm. Dark Magic, I linked not long ago the 16x16 quest. So there you go, I'll link it again. Rhythm, if you guys haven't watched my video for Songcraft on Rhythm, Rhythm is going to be ridiculous. It's going to give mages, or anybody using Songcraft, what was it, 15% crit rate? Was it crit rate? Let me make sure. I think it's crit rate. This is why patch notes would be so awesome. Open other presentation. I want Songcraft. Yeah, Songcraft. Let's talk. Let me look up Rhythm. Yeah, Rhythm. And it's crit. It's crit rate. Yep, crit rate. So you're gonna, you're going to be getting hammered by people who have Songcraft in their build. I think we did a Theorycraft. I'll tell you that in a second, Dark. We did a Theorycraft over the weekend using Songcraft and Battle Rage, and we got a build up to 92% crit rate. I don't feel like getting critted with every single hit. I don't. That doesn't sound like a good time to me. Yes, there is going to be a change to the 16x16 quest for the West. Muzzy has said that they are trying to get that put through. I think that's going to delay why we're not going to get 4.5 on the on the test server this weekend, because we already knew they were dealing with 2 different builds. There we go. Do a little shuffle. Best I can do. So I don't think they're going to want to do what they had last time. Last time they put a build out on the test server, and they got they got hammered because they're like, why are you putting a non-candidate or a non-release candidate build out on the test server? We don't want to see that. We want to see what we're going to play with. Yeah, Shadow Step is not in Shadow Play anymore. So that's exactly right. Why even bother playing Enigmatist? That's why I said you're going to see mages be built around Sorcery, Songcraft, Shadow Play. It's just what it is. Range, Archers, you're going to see Archery, Shadow Play as the standard template again. You're going to see a lot of Eben songs, Archery, Shadow Play, Songcraft, because if you have the ability to roll, 60% extra damage, and you're going to proc Zeal off of Endless Arrows, why would you not? And then given that people are like, oh, but then the Archer's not going to have as much mobility. Yeah, you are, because you're going to have Pursuit. So you're going to have Backdrop. You're not going to have Mirror Warp or Teleport, but you're going to have Backdrop to Backdrop, and then you're going to have Pursuit, so you can get away quickly if you need to. Spellsinger is really bad at level 50 cap. Well, here's the thing. Everyone's gonna be nerfed to hell at a level 50 cap, because you're not gonna have access to your abyssal passives, which means you're not gonna have your plus 10% damage. Pursuit is a new Songcraft ability, and it raises movement speed by 200% for 2 seconds. I just want a glass cannon that will do well for this patch for a fresh start. Yeah, everyone's going to be a glass cannon. Remember, no one's going to have massive amounts of toughness. No one's going to have massive amounts of resilience. I mean, you're not going to be fighting people with like these defensive stats. I mean, you're not going to be fighting people with 20% flat, 28% melee, 5,800 toughness, 6,700 resilience. You're not going to be fighting that. Yes, Sulfura lives on. Sulfura will live on forever and ever. Oh, I hear a drum. Come here, drum. Good drum. Give me that drum. Get out of here. Frontline Cleric for the win. These are the last of my days as a Cleric, because Cleric is dead. Cleric has died. Cleric will be put to rest in a week. 2 weeks? 10 days? 1? That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 days, 13 days, whatever. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Every build's going to be good. Every build's going to be bad. Because we don't know what they're going to look like. It's one thing to say a build... what a build's going to look like on a level 50 cap. And then they're going to say... what's it going to look like on a 55 cap? What's it going to look like? You guys got to remember, when you're doing your theory crafting, what it looks like on Fresh Start is not going to be what it looks like on Legacy. Because 5 more skill points on Legacy, access to your Abyssal skills. So there's going to be certain builds that are going to work really well through the first 3 months. And at the end of those 3 months, they're not going to work anymore. Because, yeah, there's a lot of builds that are going to be able to kill mages, because mages are going to be hurt. They're not going to have God's Whip. When you don't have God's Whip, you know, when you don't have God's Whip, that radically changes how you play a mage. Like, there are people who are 3/4 dead by the time they close on the mage due to God's Whip. Oh yeah, all you mages, let me take a moment to tell you, enjoy your animation canceling global cooldown, weaving with a God's Whip and an arc and a chain and a God's Whip and a fireball and a backdrop and a this and a that. That is over in 4.5. You can't do it no more. Not gonna have that shenanigans. We ain't having it. It's finished. As far as melee, Dark Runners are pretty much dead in 4.5. The new build is Battle Rage Occultism Shadowplay. Because you're going to have your stuns in Occultism. You're going to go Blade Dancer and channel your inner Rise. Yeah, there you go. Blade Dancer was always brutal. Now, let's talk about... I talked about Dark Runners. They're done. Now, I know some people are like, I'm going to make Dark Runner work. Oh, hey, somebody said pay to win. Let's talk about the pay to win aspects. All of you that are excited and stoked and oh my god, it's Archeage and it's fresh start and it's going to be great. Let me tell you, pay to win will still be alive and well. They're selling $50, $100, and $150 Founders Packs. Those are obviously most likely going to have Resplendeds in them. They're going to have Regrade Charms in them. You're going to have somebody out there with a legendary T2 dungeon weapon inside the first week. And they're going to be a walking god. Because, you know, it takes almost nothing to make those weapons. And they regrade up really nicely. So, pay to win will be alive and well. And then cheat hack programs will be alive and well. Please do not discuss cheat or hack programs. No names, no links, no nothing in my channel. But I'm going to tell you that the cheat hack programs are going to be alive and well. They haven't been plugged. They work in 4.5. So I want people to be aware of that as they walk into the game. I don't want people to be like, I didn't know it was going to be like it was before. Well, it's going to be like it was before. So with that said, I just wanted to make sure to get that out there right away. Animation cancelings are gone. Yeah, you can't weave in with God's Whip anymore. That's done. That's patched. Did they give you a preview of the Founders Pack? No, but it's like this. I have a background in marketing. I have a background in sales. I have a background in studying MMOs. And I've been around Archeage for 4 years now. It just makes sense with what they're gonna put in. Tryon, really, I wish Scott Hartzman would pop into my stream for an interview. Tryon should just hire me. And I say that because it would be easy enough to fix this game if they actually put somebody in charge who, if they actually cared. Like, I would tell you guys outright, I would be like, guys, I asked XL, they said no. I would have been doing that for 3.5 years. Guys, I sent it to XL. XL said no, don't hate me. Yes, I understand. Don't hate me. I'm not the guy. Don't hate me. I don't know why they didn't do that from the very beginning. Why are we chasing one person? Oh, there's more people. There's more than one person. Hi, guys. I gotta get my PvP on here. Blighters don't need shields to use Readout again. Well, everyone will have to use a shield because you won't be able to get the ancestral skills. No ancestral skills mean no ancestral modifications. So, remember that. All this good stuff, all these good things that you all are, like, proud of, like me, like my Quake Antithesis, we won't have access to those on Fresh Start. We won't have access to those for 3 weeks. Or, sorry, 3 months. The other thing, yeah, level 50 patch, there's no ancestral skills. That's absolutely right. I don't know where we're going. No Aurora, the castle's first months. What's there to do on Diamond Shores? Diamond Shores is going to be where you're going to be doing a lot of your farming for illustrious gear. remember, now here's a big thing. Again, we talk about differences in translations. I have seen where it says that Aurora mobs will drop illustrious gear. I haven't put my hands on a citation that says Aurora gear is gone. I know people have said it's gone, it's gone. They said this. That may be. But I haven't put my hands on a translation. Jammin, actually, yes, I can say that there's a Quake antithesis. Just because I didn't talk about the changes to ancestral... just because I didn't talk about the changes to ancestral skills in my videos, that doesn't mean I didn't talk to people. So I know there's still a... Quake antithesis. I just don't have the numbers. Now I am going to tell you that the numbers all changed. The numbers are horrible. Healers are gonna rely on other healers, and that's big for me. I don't like I don't like relying on other people. I like knowing that I can do it myself. So for me, it's going to be a big change, really big change, having to count on other people to keep me alive while I keep them alive. Yeah, holding out a little bit because it's really difficult to translate text. What do I think about Revenant on Fresh Start? Like I said, I don't foresee Revenants. I see all spell singers, and then maybe some dagger spells. But there's just no reason. There's absolutely no reason to not be running stealth. So everyone is going to run stealth because stealth gives you an attack bonus. Hey, Q. Q has abandoned us a little bit in Archeage. He moved over to Fortnite, which is funny because I was in I had given up on Archeage, and I went to Fortnite. I should have stayed in Fortnite, gotten those big numbers. Haha, give me that honor. You can die. Oh, what is this? Why aren't you dying? Oh, you are dying. Die faster. Oh, hell. Guards. Nice. Oh, my God. My stealth is done. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. Mistakes were made because I'm looking over at the channel. Oh, Kia's got it. I got Kia. Kia's got that. I got Kia. Everything's good. We got this. We were done at day one. And special thanks to Tryon, they made me hate this game even more. I like it. Can I repeat why Dark Runner is dead? Well, because you gotta look at the changes to Shadow Play and Oromancy. There's no real synergy anymore. They kind of broke it up. What is... Get out of here. Damn thing. You get on there. Go. Shadow Step and Mirror Warp. There you go. Those are the big ones. And then the stuns. There's 3 stuns available in Occultism. So that's why they take it. That's why people have moved over to it. Hey, what's up, Brodka? It's a good day, man. I was busy all morning. I woke up and it was like, oh yeah, shuffle. Got to do the shuffle. Got to keep the wing in, but we'll do a little shuffle. But yeah. Woke up early, started working, got to like 10 minutes before showtime, and I was like, what? What's going on? I might as well just play healing songs. You're going to destroy Easy by Ninja at Fortnite. Yeah. Fortnite's an unbelievable phenomenon in the MMO world. It turned a lot of things upside down on its head. We can talk about that later in the show. Because we got 69 people here in the first 40 minutes, and means we're 31 away from an Apex. Can I repeat why mages can't weave or animate canceling God's Whip anymore? Because they changed it. It's changed in the build. Anything that you use that has a global cooldown breaks God's Whip. So if you're in the middle of God's Whipping and you use something else that has a global cooldown, that's it. You're done. Now we gotta find people. So yeah, therein lies the problem. So sorry, I need to scroll back up. Is your Fresh Start guild going to have requirements to join? Nope, my Fresh Start guild is going to be, hey, we're on Fresh Start, let's do this. Oh, oops, I forgot to get my, thing. Oh, did I already get it? I did get it. Now we gotta find peoples. We gotta find 3 peoples. Because I need that honor. It is... They have never said that it's not acceptable to glitch... GHA. In fact, there is a post somewhere that says it is perfectly acceptable to glitch GHA. So, and honestly, GHA is so damn easy. You don't even need to worry about it. Just, I mean, literally, you'll be able to clear GHA without an issue. The problem is that protective wings have changed. So that's gonna make, who is it? 3rd boss in GHA. But I mean, you just glitch him through the wall, I guess. So. The you do you theory. Yeah, you see, and there's another thing. I absolutely hate the you do you theory. Like, how about the you fix the cheaters theory? Like, I don't care. This isn't the forums. This guy right here, Rex Kappa and Thunderhawk, they are fat cheaters at Naval Arena. I caught Rex Kappa cheating. I caught him cheating. They load in like 8 alts. They take the wheels of the the ships. They don't let anybody else get any marks. So they're cheating. They're blatantly cheating. And you know what Trion's response is? Nothing. They don't do anything. Oh yeah, I purpled so they can get their kill. But they're going to have to earn it. They're going to have to earn this. No! No! I refuse to die. Yeah, Trion's on their team. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They are... if you won't ban cheaters... If you have a stance that you will not permaban cheaters, your game is never gonna. You're never ever gonna have a successful game. Like, let me tell you. I know so many people that have quit. Like my guild, Paradox, the gaming network itself has cycled through a couple of 100 people who I still keep in touch with. And they said, I'm not coming to Archeage because I'm not coming to Fresh Start because Trion doesn't ban cheaters. How do you have a game where people dupe Apex and you don't even take the credits away? You give them a 48-hour ban and it's a slap on the wrist and then you're like, don't do it again. There have been people who have been warned if you do any other infractions against your account will result in a permaban. And then they do something else and then they get any other actions against your account will result in a permaban. How about you do what Intrepid plans on doing? Ashes of Creation, I have it linked down below. Really good game in development. The owner of the company on a live stream said his right-hand man, his his development manager. He's like, yeah, anybody that gets caught cheating or exploiting or duping, they're gonna face harsh penalties. The owner of the company's on the stream and he's like, harsh as in permaban? Yes, harsh penalties. That right there means you're not gonna lose players to the I hate cheaters. I hate cheaters. I despise cheaters in MMOs. It's like, congratulations, man. Congratulations. You can cheat at a video game. I could cheat at a video game too when I was 8 years old. It was called the Game Genie. It didn't mean I was good at the video game. It actually meant I was horrible at the video game and I needed to cheat. There we go. I love it. Dancing Furbies. No fat Furbies today. Are the cloaks in Fresh Start first month? I've been told no. However, it's one of those, I've been told no, but I can't figure out why. That's how big of a slacker I am. I don't even have my guild missions open. Because if you come into the Prestige shop, it's only level 50 to equip an Ethereum Arrow Flash cloak. Now, why I think this is my assumption. I think that the cloaks are going to appear there because they're only level 50 to equip, and I think that Tryon said they're not going to be there because they have Ethereum in the name. But again, patch notes before launch would have been great. Let's see. On Fresh Start, 50% plays Archer. What are the top 3 classes overall with the changes? I can't tell you what the top 3 classes overall are going to be because everything is so changed. I'm basically going to say you're going to see all varieties of classes until you get to level 50. And then remember, guys, in that first month, level all your trees to 50. Because it takes like 10 hours to get to level 50. Level all your trees to 50. That way, when 55 becomes available, you're ready to go. They can bot accounts to level and teleport hack on a throwaway account that trade well to a middleman to sit for a few weeks. Yeah, absolutely. That is absolutely true. I will say that Tryon's investigation of cheaters is minimal. You know, if you don't have the software to be able to tell that this account put stuff in this chest and then this account took stuff out of that chest, then you have horrible game security. But the worst part is that a lot of the cheats aren't even done in game. They're done on your client. So the whole thing, the whole game would have to be changed. At what level it turns 10 minutes to 24 hours to delete a character? I don't know. I do not know that answer. Am I bringing Paradox to Fresh Start this time? I am. I am bringing the Paradox Gaming Network. My viewers, my viewership, we're all coming. We're going to have a good time. I am going to tell you, though, I am not making more than a 1-month commitment to the Fresh Start server. Because Bless comes out in May. And I have heard that they fixed the Bless combat. So I am making a 1-month commitment to the Fresh Start server. And then after that month, I am going to move on with my bad self if it's as bad as always. I mean, my plan is to go to the Fresh Start server and do what everybody else does. I'm going to go to the Fresh Start server and I'm going to, you know, bank a couple of hundred Apex. And then when this, like a year later, you know. But I'm also making plans. I am making plans to start closing up shop on Conviction. I have transferred all of my public houses are now back on Guild. Sorry about that, guys. Times are tough. But I gotta do what's best for me, and I'm giving away all the money. I don't keep any of the money that I make from the ads on my YouTube channel or Patreon or here. I don't keep any of that money. This month alone, what am I at so far? 11 Apex? I've given away 11 Apex so far. That's what you got. The big streamers, they should be giving away more stuff. I mean, I wish to God I was making $500,000 a month. If I was making $500,000 a month, I'd be giving away computers. I'd be giving away entire gaming rigs. Like, oh, you lost your job, you lost your house in a fire. I don't say that jokingly. If I found out that one of my viewers lost their like apartment in a fire, I'd show up with like a brand new gaming rig, and like I would like contact companies. I'd be like, hey, HP, you guys want to get some free good press? I want to give this person a gaming rig. Hey, Oakley's, I want to give this guy a pair of sunglasses. Hey, wherever, all you companies, we're gonna go do a big changing lives thing. But you know, that's what I would do. I don't need a dollar out of any of the money I make. I live very comfortably. I like my life. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 11 Apex, and I'm giving away one on YouTube, and I'm giving away, I might be giving one away today here. So yeah, we're giving away a lot of Apex lately. Am I the top Archeage streamer? I think I might be the top Archeage streamer. I think my numbers are the biggest. But there are some great quality other shows. Air does a great show on Fridays. Cybot, he has been doing a great show the last couple of days. Oh, thank you. I love it. I love it. Cybot's show is actually impressing me. So I got to talk to these streamers. I got to make sure that we're all auto-hosting each other. But let's keep going with the fresh start stuff. Oh, we're 74% of the way there. We have 74 people on a daytime Archeage. That's crazy. If we get... Oh, some of you are trying to do it with alts. Some of you are trying to have too many accounts in here. If we get up to 100, if we get the viewership up to 100, I will give away an Apex. Now, I know a lot of people are like, Jay, 100's unreasonable. I think 100's reasonable. I think we could get to 100 people. If not, I want to at least... I set it for 100 because I want to get above 75. If I get above 75, I can become a Twitch partner. Twitch partnership makes more money. More money means more Apex to give away. Let's talk about regrading in 4.5. So... there you go. No, Kun Kun does not play Archeage anymore. Kun Kun streams, but he streams IRL. Yeah, I am gonna be doing a lot of streaming during Fresh Start. I wish Fresh Start was next week, because then I would have done some crazy streams. I would have been like, I would have just like had a pot of coffee right here and just kept filling it. Like, how many hours can Jalon go? But my kids are going to be home. So I need to see, like that Friday, I may send the kids to their grandma's. But my brother-in-law is pinning on Major. So things are all kind of, all on a, like, you know, up in the air. I don't know when the grandparents are going to be back, so I don't know if I can send the wife and the kids. Yeah. No fat Furbies today. He's getting a workout. He's like, come on, man. I got short little Furby legs. Stop making me dance. Haha. Anyway, regrading in 4.5. Regraded. So there is a regrade chart. I actually have a better one built that I'm gonna be putting out. Let me actually see. Do I still have that bad boy? Let me see if I can get that one up to date. Get that one out. I changed it up a little bit. I didn't necessarily like the way the other one looked. The problem is I've been so... Yeah, here we go. Let me save this one and get this up on Imgur. This one's better. Sometimes you guys, you're not going to hurt my feelings if you tell me like, hey, Jay, that thing that you put out, it's not really clear. Like I said, oh yeah, fat boys. I'm a former teacher, so I am all about making sure that it is clear for you guys. If I put out a product and you're like, Jay, that's not very clear, man. Can you clean that one up? I will gladly go back and change a document. I give you guys what I use, and then somebody will come to me and they'll be like, Jalon, that's not a good document. So try this one. I realize I haven't changed this chart. Here we go. Try that chart, because now it compares directly like old new instead of old new. But dungeon gear, you're going to be able to get yourself into a set of dungeon gear automatically if you use a charm at Celestial. Because 81 divided by 2, yeah, you're going to get it. So you're going to be in a full divine set of dungeon gear as soon as you can do it. Now, I know what people are going to say, but Jalan, I need points, man. Where am I going to get the points? It's about a 10% drop rate right now on the metallic crates. And you get between 2 and 4 points. So, basically, if you can get any metallic crates and get those open, get any amount of regrade points, moon points and sun points especially, you'll be able to set yourself up. Let's see. Real life comes first. Most informational stream on Archeage for English people. You'll get loads more, I suspect. I appreciate that. That's why I do this. Oh yeah, there we go. He got it. I do try my best to bring out factual information. If I have a source, I will always give it. So I am trying to make sure you guys get the information as soon as possible. It is killing me that we don't have patch notes. It's absolutely killing me. So, guys, I've bugged them. I've bugged them all week. They've either been really busy as well, or they're not allowed to talk to me anymore, because I haven't gotten any insider information. Usually I get insider information. There we go. Loving it. Usually I get some insider information within a couple of hours of asking. I've asked a couple of questions this week and I've gotten nothing. But I'm betting they're working. I'm betting they're working their little asses off. Which would be my guess. If I had their address, I'd send them a pizza. With pineapple. Just fuck them. I like pineapple on pizza. They can love it or not eat it. What about Vocation Quest? Do you know if you can do the 16 by 16 straight away once you hit level 15, or you got to do the 8 by 8? You have to do the 8 by 8. But the 8 by 8 is easy. The 8 by 8 is run across Halsey. That's it. It literally takes 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds. It takes less than 5 minutes to do your 8 by 8 quest. So there you go. The points word confused you? Sorry. Sun points, new moon points, and star points. You know what's going to happen, though? They're going to set like all the metallic crates to have a 10% drop rate for points, but a 95 drop rate for star points. Dungeon crafted gear, obsidian gear. Which breaks and which can be destroyed? Only illustrious, magnificent Ethereum becomes damaged. Or crystallized. Everything else shatters. But you have to do the wagon thing too after 8 by 8? Yes. That is wrong, Ichi. If it is dungeon gear, it gets destroyed. If it's obsidian, it gets destroyed. If it is illustrious mag, Ethereum, that line, it gets crystallized. Realize if you crystallize a piece of gear, you cannot try to regrade it again, and you cannot upgrade it. So, also, big change. We got to talk obsidian gear. There is no more T1, T2, or T4 obsidian. Obsidian gear is now crafted by making illustrious, magnificent, and then T3, and then T5. There's no more T4. Now, what happens if you have a T... What happens if you have a T4 currently? You'll be able to upgrade that on the bench in Mirage. Okay, again, guys, bad information getting spread. Let's take a second to stop the Blue Salt Brotherhood discussion in the chat. I'm going to fix this. Level 30. You go to Halcyona. You go to Solisa. You start your Blue Salt Brotherhood quest. You have to make it all the way through Halcy. Let's bring this up. You have to go all the way through Halcy. You start here in Solisa. You go to this farmhouse area right and around there. Then you come right about here. Then you go to Sun's End. So you've got a bunch of stops. After you get to Sun's End and you get your 8x8 farm, you have a continue on to Hell Swamp. And that is the 10,000 Alchemy Profession, the cart, the wagon, all that. Or you go to your throne room and you can start your donkey quest and your 16 by 16 quest. You do not have to get the farm cart to get your 16 by 16 farm. They are independent quest lines. Once you are done with this piece in Sun's End, you can get your 16 by 16 farm. There are 2 videos on the Archeage 101. I suggest you watch them. Now, they mentioned that housing zones will be combat zones. Does this mean you can be killed while placing your farm? No. Safe zones such as Mahadevi, if it is Mahadevi, then it follows the no war, no combat, no nothing. So the safe zones, I will do this for both sides. I love the pen tool. So on the east, everything inside the box on the east, you can place your land. Oh, and hold on. Everything inside the boxes on the east, you can place your land in there at land rush time. You can't be killed. Everything else, everything in all these colored zones and Yinister, you can be killed while you're placing your farm. For the west, it's the same thing. You guys, Carcass, Cinderstone, and these 3 down here, you can be killed while you're placing it. Animar, 2 crowns, and then your half moon inner part. Remember, those other zones won't be there. So this part of the half moon, you're all safe, and Animar, you're safe. Everybody else, all the other zones, you can be killed in. Now, I will tell you that there is, if you're going to play west and you're going to do larders, get your land in Animar, because Animar is great gold, and you're basically set for life. More questions. Let me see. And you had to do the wagon after the 8x8. Yeah, you have to do the wagon after the 8x8, but not to get the 16. 2 different quest lines. Has someone who's never fed an Aaron or item before, does it matter what items we feed him? Does bows need other board? Yes. A bow needs only bows. That's where bows get kind of screwed. Bows need other bows. One-handers need one-handers. Two-handers need two-handers. Shields need shields. Armor needs that piece. So, chess pieces into chess pieces doesn't matter. Do you think upgrading Halcyon necklaces isn't worth the cost for a fresh start compared to those other things to buy? If the Halcyon neck is available, there is absolutely zero reason to not take your Halcyon neck all the way up as high as you can. Because, number 1, the Halcyon neck does not break. Number 2, unless you're doing specific builds. Now, I know what a lot of people say. A lot of people are going to say, but Jalan, my specific build. Yes, your specific build requires. I get it. You're a special snowflake. That's cool. In this case, you're a special snowflake. Just be a special snowflake. You know what your build needs. Like, here's the thing. 4,000 honor gets you, a crappy necklace. But as you work your way up, when we get to rank 6, not rank 4? Yeah, rank 4 starts to, be beneficial. We'll talk about Thunderstrucks in just a second. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. So we'll go with that. But absolutely no reason to not get your Halcyon neck. I just closed that. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, you start getting to rank 7. If you can get to rank 7 pretty quickly, that's a pretty sizable amount of stamina. You can't. Oh yeah, you can put these on at level 30. So, however high you can get. I mean, truth be told, man, if you could get up to a rank 11, that first chunk of toughness is gonna be that first chunk of toughness is gonna help. So, absolutely no reason to not try to get to a rank 11 neck. Now, I know what people are going to say, but I need honor for other things. Yeah, absolutely. If they haven't changed it, you're going to have to... I'm about to quote Tryon, so please forgive me. But you do you. If you think that getting, you know, the token titles are better than the Halcyon, then do that. I can tell you right now that the titles become really, really good. Like, you're talking 20 stats each, 25 stats each. I mean, Grandmaster is 20. I mean, you're not going to get Grandmaster in the first month, but, you know, I'm going to have my Immortal title this month. It was a pain in the ass. Work on your title, too. Now, let's talk about the Thunderstruck. Don't even worry about trying to get a Thunderstruck. You got to get a Thunderstruck log. If you get a Thunderstruck tree, use the tree, make 4 logs out of it, use 1 for your own cart for the Paranor quest, sell the other 3. They're going to sell like hotcakes because everybody needs to do it. If you're really smart, you're going to trade your Thunderstruck logs for charcoal because you need the charcoal. You don't need Thunderstruck logs to make your hauler anymore. They give that crap to you. If you get all the way through the Blue Salt questline, they give you the 2 Thunderstruck tree piece. If you can get the charcoal and you can get to a hauler, you're going to make bank. Absolute bank. Are there going to be people clipping mountains and planting 1,000 trees inside the mountain? Yes, there are. It's like I said. Since they don't ever deal with the cheaters, you just have to accept that the cheaters are part of the game. I know that there are cheaters in every game. I am not so naive as to believe there aren't cheaters in every game, but it certainly would be nice if they would try to plug the cheat holes in the game. That's all I got to say about that. Yes, the Paranor thing. I have linked it a couple of times. Highly suggest you subscribe to my YouTube. Basically, A, because it's mine, and B, because I'm doing my best to put all the information I can out there for you. I'm going to link these again. I linked them once in the show already. Here is the 16x16 farm. And here is the Blue Salt guide. But highly recommend people do the Blue Salt Brotherhood guides. Blue Salt Brotherhood quests. 10,000 free alchemy proficiency. You get your hauler, you get your cart, you get your wagon, you get a full set of Dawn's Drop, you get a full set, or you get a pre-built house. Really, really beneficial. Like, Jalan, I screwed up and I threw out all the video footage, but I know I have it. There's my pre-built cottage that I got from the quest line. And then I have a hauler. Oh, here we go. I have a wagon. Like, no joke. People are like, they don't just give that to you. Well, here's the thing so I can prove it to people. Here's my red freighter, right? Here's my red freighter. Now, when I put that bad boy away, I did the quest line on Jalan just to see what it played out to. You get this bad boy when you're done with the Blue Salt quest line. Now, you can believe me or not believe me, but why in the hell would I make a wagon to have in my inventory just to lie to you? I wouldn't. It would make no sense. So they give you the wagon. Does rushing a hauler good for first start? Yeah, I just said that. It's absolutely a good idea. If you can get your hands on 12 charcoal. If you can get your hands on 12 charcoal, it's a great thing to do. You're going to have to work your ass off. You're going to have to scope out the... you are going to have to scope out the vendors, the trade centers. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm starting an East Guild on the North American Fresh Start server. If you're going to be playing on West, jump into my Discord, because it's going to work real simple. Like, if you know you're bringing a pack into Solus, be like, hey guys, I'm bringing a pack into Solus right now, so that some of us can stand here and be like, ready? Okay, you're turning it in. I see the pack disappear. cargo sell or cargo buy, I'm going to go get charcoal. Because then I'll be like, hey, I have 8 charcoal I don't need. So, yeah, you're going to be good to go. Do you think you could roll healer and still be able to 1v1 PvP very well, or at least survive until they get up? If you haven't played healer in a long time, it's going to be very difficult, and healer is very gear dependent. Healer is very, very gear dependent on in 1v1s. Like, I can pretty much, if they have a divine, Aranor, or lower, I can PvP, I can 1v1 anyone. Once they get to an epic or above Aranor, it starts to hurt too much. But, yeah, you can 1v1 as a healer. You can do it. Fresh start, hey, this is really cute. Fresh start in 4.5 opens on 4.5, April 5th. Let's see. If you don't have gear yet, well, no one's going to have gear. Here's the thing. We're going to have, like, I'm frustrated. We had the opportunity to have the best goddamn PvP that we've ever had, all the way back to, let me grab this. My hand's getting numb. All the way back to launch. We had the opportunity to have a healthy PvP back. But there's no healthy weapons. There's no healthy rift or hostile weapons. So we lose that. We absolutely lose that ability. So I'm distraught because I miss the hell out of like PvP and down there over weapons for hours. Bursty, for you, I've seen your question, Wives, I'm getting to it. Bursty, there's a link that I put in, that's an image to the cargo changes, and if you go to my Archeage 101 videos, I'm gonna look for it right now, I think it's part 6, I'm pulling up the video for you right now if I can. Yep, trade routes. This video is a little dated because it was done a while ago, but there you go. Let's see. Do I know anything about Korea? I've checked the website. After 3 months, there's no castle, and max guild is level 3. Yeah, you must have checked the wrong tab. I know there was castles claimed. So, hi Sky. Yeah, Hostile was insane back in the day. If you're from Selphira, if you are from Selphira, then you remember the BRA, the Brazilian Alliance. They had like, goddamn, no joke, no, real talk, absolute real talk. The BRA had 3,900 people in it. They had 2 full guilds and another guild with 900. I literally remember being down there with like 40 Paradox people, and I would only ever die because I'd run out of mana. Like, it would be like ching ching ching. Like, I probably got 1,500 of my lifetime 2,600 hostile faction kills in the first 2 months of game. Let's see. What do I think is a good tank spec for PvE and PvP on Fresh Start? I don't have the final patch notes, so I don't want to tell you. I am going to tell you that there's a massive change with Oromancy that changes how effective tanks are, because they don't have... You will not have this skill, the 7% receive damage to health. You will not have that at launch of Fresh Start. That is actually locked behind the Abyssal passive, and... Mark and I differ on our translations. I believe it's 13% damage reduction across the board. Mark believes it's 13% magic damage reduction. I haven't a clue. So tank is going to be basically until we have the final skill changes. It's going to be real hard to tell you what a tank build is. However, you're probably not going to go wrong with, what is it? Occultism, Defense, Oromancy. Is that Skull Knight? Occultism, Defense, Oromancy is going to be your frontline tankers still. Aurangzeb House was crazy fun too. Yeah, I mean, everywhere I heard it was fun. Fire Glow Gem Drops staying the same. Those are expensive. Do you mean the Do you mean the base ones? The ones that are 10,000 honor? Are you talking about these bad boys? Because that's 10,000 honor. As far as the Lunarite piece, yeah. Air did a big series on metallic crates, and then he did a big series on the metallic crates, and then something happened. Air is the guy to talk to. Air is the guy to talk to about drop rates and where to get those. All I know is they're supposed to be in the metallic crates, and they're not. They're not dropping as nicely as they would want to be. Primes were rude at launch. I played Daggerspell, wrecked them. I played Outrider at launch, and let me tell you how many people just absolutely panic when you play Outrider, because you start off at range and then they close, and then you basically can melee them, and then as they try to run away, you Tiger Strike, backdrop, and then use your arrows, and they're dead. Paladin is a great tank. Problem with Paladin at launch is no obsidian weapons. So you're going to be restricted to a club. You're going to be committing to a club. Now the thing is, you can do a magnificent club as a paladin, and then as soon as obsidian comes out, you can upgrade that to a T3 short spear. So that's still going to be a good build. So Ebonsong is going to be broken at launch. There's no doubt about that, because Endless Arrows procs Zeal. And even though Zeal was nerfed, you can play the God, I wish this was out on the test server. Let me do this. Can we? Yeah, we can. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me go to... I'm going to have to take a quick break in a second. We haven't hit any thresholds, so I don't have anything... Oh, I have gliders I could give away. Give away a couple of gliders. Alright, so if you go to the Archeage Codex and you use Google, and why would you not use Google? And you know what the changes are. Yeah, he has the 4.5 changes up. So mission and romance. Now here's the problem. I will answer your question in a second, Gaz. I've seen it. I'm going to answer it next. Here is your whatever. Ignore the occupation. These are the Korean occupation names. But here you go. Here is your Ebonsong. You get Zeal at 8 points. Now here's your big problem, though. You're going to be working with 5 less points for the first 3 months because you're not level 55. You have to go level 50. Make sure you change this to level 50 at the top. Now, when you're 55, it says you have 28. 50 says 25. I thought it was 5 less. I thought it was only 23. Again, I don't have pure data yet. I don't have clean data. There we go. Dancing Furby. Now here's the other problem you have. Nope, one less. There we go. We can do that. Now, twofer, and 87 people. Kick your friends. Get them in here. Let's hit 100. Now, right here is your 10% in range skill damage thing. You can't get this because these are locked behind having this abyssal. So there's going to be one problem. The other problem is for some builds, you're going to want, like, I'm going to change this out real quick, and I'm going to put in Will, which is Ormancy. The damage received passive is behind the abyssal. So if you took the 13% absorbed damage received as a primeval, you wouldn't have the 10% damage buff. The reason why I think it's 25 is because you get 2 free points. You get to take these 2 points for free. If you take the abyssal, you get 2 passives for free. So long term, you're going to end up with actually 30 points. You don't have to pay for the 2 passives. But short term, it's all jacked up. Warts, I've seen your question. I'll get to that one in a second as well. Yeah, Eben Song at level 50, exactly, Brodica. That's what I'm talking about. Finding 8 points. So let's put this back in. Now, guys, we're just doing this as an example. So there's Pursuit, this. If I swear to God, if I see any of you with Songcraft and you don't have Healing Song, I'm going to slap you. It is pure healing. Ignore that plus 20% healing thing. This guy's got it wrong. It no longer requires a healing coefficient. It's a fat heal, not based on healing power. You all better have it. This is Pursuit. This increases your movement speed by 2 for 20 seconds. You're going to want to take Hummingbird. And then... I don't care what else you take. You're going to want that. And what are we at? 8. We don't have 8 points yet. So we'll take Alarm Call. Now we got our Zeal. So we've invested our 9 points into Zeal, or into Songcraft, to get Zeal. Now the problem is that there are so many things you want to take. I just used almost all my points. So I only have 2 points left for Shadow Play. Now, some people would be like, well, do you need the movement speed thing? Well, your tank, if you are this build, you have 1 juke, you only have backdrop, so your tank is speed in this build. But now you're like, what? Okay, well, can I do without survival instincts? A lot of people are going to tell you, yeah. Can you... some people do without... I love this, Sheets of Claws. So, there you go. 5 points down sucks. It for all of us legacy players, we're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm making my build and shit, I'm out of points. So just realize, there you go. Another big thing is for archers, remember, Fresh Start server, no obsidian weapons. No obsidian short spear, no obsidian daggers, no ranged crit items. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. But remember, same thing. You build up to a magnificent piece, and then as soon as obsidian comes out, you can T3 your magnificent items. Don't go full ham on your obsidians. Don't go full ham on your obsidians or your magnificents. Magnificent to obsidian does not hold the grade on the carryover. Remember that. I know some of you are going to be like, oh, hell yeah, man, I have a legendary magnificent, and I'm going to have a legendary T3. And then I'm going to be like, and you're fucking stupid. Because it doesn't carry over. Alright, so before we start talking about the rest of the show, I'm going to take a quick break. I want to keep this shoulder in good shape, and you all know my shoulder problem. If you don't know, ask somebody, they'll tell you, or I'll tell you after the break. I'm going to get up, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we are going to get into some gaming network stuff. So go kick your friends, get 12 more people in here. I'll be right back. Oh, here we go. People are 30. Oh, look at that. I see 100 people in the... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I saw it, and then it, like, dipped. Is that one of you cheating? Or one of you cheating and having, like... Did somebody close out an extra channel? I don't know. I saw 100 for a second. I saw 100 for a second. I don't know. I think that's one of you, like, reloading. Oh, we're done. See, I think that's people, like, fast reloading in, like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get his Apex. I don't know. Probably. I'm probably gonna... I saw it. I sat down. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I got excited. So I think we're gonna count it. I think we will go ahead and count it. I will give away an Apex this show. It can't be you and your 99 alts because I do know some of the people in here. Some of the people in here do hang out with me. So, it's a good day though, guys. I'm loving this. I'm loving this count. I'm loving this count here in the middle of the day. Since I got a captive audience. Oh, look at that. The number's dropping down really fast. Look at that. I think you guys all loaded like 15 accounts. And then like, oh, it hit 100. That's okay. I'll give away an Apex this week. And then I'll give away an Apex today. You guys got me. Some of you opening up multiple accounts. That's okay. Don't worry. I can change it. We're all good. I'm a man of my word. I said if it hit 100, I would give away an Apex. It hit 100. So I'll give away an Apex. You guys got me. You got me fair and square. So before the end of the show, I will give away an Apex. Now, must be a good day. Got a big fat number. Anything above 75 now is great. Because if it's above 75, it means we're starting on that partner trek. For those of you that aren't a streamer, it is really important to get your average above 75 for about... Hell, how many is it? Let me tell you. Let's take a little trip. Oh, I probably should turn and dance or something while I'm going. We're having a good day though. Lots of good days. Let's see. Well, I come over here. Achievements. The patch to partner is I have to stream for 25 hours in 30 days. I have to do 12 unique streams. And I have to have an average of 75 viewers, which means I have to have some hours with a lot of people, because that way the hours that I do, like, you know, little bits. Although I think this is the month we could do it. Fresh start doing it that way. Even if people are like, whatever, Jalon's on stream, just, I'm in his channel and mute. Oh yeah, there we go. No fat Furbies. So we're doing great. Talk about some other things. Doing great. For those of you that know me and my shoulder ills, I have a referral to see a doctor that is going to basically fill my shoulder up with anesthetic. See if we can get this muscle to calm down without having to have it cut on. Like I said, yesterday I had to not play. I couldn't feel my hands at all. That sucks. That's a scary feeling as a gamer, not being able to feel your hands. That's not cool at all. So let's see. Let's talk community stuff. Guys, we as players are part of the problem. And I have this little thing here. It's players are part of the problem. We're part of the problem and why things in Archeage and other video games are so broken. And I actually saw a post where somebody used the word entitle in their forum post. Does my patron entitle me? Man, nobody should use the word entitled ever. Ever. You aren't entitled to anything. Like, try to just, mental note. You're not entitled to anything. It just makes, and it was cringeworthy. Like, does my patron entitle me to get onto the server? No. Your patron entitles you to get onto the server faster than other free-to-play players. So, yeah. Other thing is, we are the most impatient group of people ever. try going onto the Tryon forums. And now I'm not saying that Tryon doesn't have their own share of guilt in this problem, but nobody keeps anything in one thread. People are like, they look at the first page and they're like, oh, fuck it, my question's not in the first thread, so I'm going to start a new thread. Well, you wonder why we don't get answers. It's because we have 19 different threads on the same topic, so it doesn't look like a big problem. If we kept everything in one thread, it would look like a huge problem. Like, imagine if everybody put a complaint on the same topic in one thread, and that thread had like 20,000 views and 100 pages of responses. Then Tryon can't like say, oh, well, we weren't aware the player base felt this way about it. Really? Let me point you to your own forums. Instead, you've got a, well, this sucks, and the same thing sucks over here, and the same thing sucks over here. And look at those threads. Half the time, they don't even get a developer or a Muzzy response. So focus that anger and rage. I'm going to be trying to do a lot of that stuff with the Gaming Network. I'm going to try to be focusing our anger and rage to certain places. My most recent Paradoxical Impressions, I have a couple of links in the description. Like, hey, go rage in those threads. We talked about Dark Runner in 4.5, so that's done. I want to say huge thank yous to you guys. You guys were the motivating factor for me to keep doing Archeage 101 videos. I kept getting positive responses. So I kept doing them. And we hit what's known as a window of opportunity. I happen to have a ton of Archeage 101 videos out there already at the right time. This month, I thought it was going to be a hard press to get to 1,431 subscribers. And we are at 1,518 subscribers as of right now on YouTube. That's 50% of last year's subs. That's 60% of last year's watch time. And that's 70% of last year's views. So I want to thank you guys, because the more successful I become, the more stuff I have to give out. And it also is really going to start helping me poke companies and be like, hey, my viewership wants to know. So yeah, anything that you guys do for me, I return back to you. That's why the Apex giveaway today. And I hope not you read that. Okay. So let's see. We've got other questions. Let me throw that to the side. I am done with the notepad. 5 minutes over. But yeah, that's true, Idaho Joe. People go off topic within 4 replies. You're torn between Vitalism, Shadowplay, Witchcraft, or Vitalism, Shadowplay, Occultism. Here's the thing. The only really big synergy with Vitalism and Witchcraft is that if you have Purge, then your Fervent Healing goes to a second person. I would just make sure that you have a Witchcraft buddy. Make sure that you constantly are spamming in 4.5. Hey, I need a Witchcraft buddy for Purge. I need a Witchcraft buddy for Purge. Just keep telling Witchcraft people, hey, I need Purge. And they're going to be like, you don't need Purge. Purge helps me heal. I throw out extra hearts. I know I want Occultism Shadowplay, but that third tree is debatable. Occultism Shadowplay is going to be very powerful. You just have to realize that if you're Occult Shadowplay and you don't have one of the top 4, you're not going to be doing big damage. Now, if you want to be a tank, if you want to be a frontliner, defense, occultism, those things are going to work. Occultism's really, or not occultism, Oromancy. Oromancy is really, really, really the hell going to work when we get that final translation piece. If that's 13% damage absorption right off the top, I don't want to try to burn down a Skull Knight. It's going to be ridiculous. Am I sure Metallic Crates are the only ones dropping points? What about Larceny, Prince Crates, Jester Crates? I have not gotten a Sun Point, a Moon Point, or a Star Point from a crate in forever. I haven't... I've opened a bunch. I've opened a bunch on stream. Do I even have... I think I'm out. Like, I'm going to tell you that I am out of crates. I don't have permission. Fine. I have permission over here. I think I'm out of crates. I have 2 Jester's crates. Not really a big target audience. But, you know, sometimes when you test something strangely... Yeah, I haven't gotten any points out of crates since these came into the game. So, 0 points, yeah. It's not... Here's the thing, Max, I don't think the new version is... I don't think the new version is convert. I think it's absorb. Like, this version of absorb damages converts 7% of received damage to health. Well, that's not 14. That's still just 7. But it's 7 after the fact. So if I take 100 damage, I get 7 points back. Now, that also gets modified by my received healing. And I have 7.4% received healing unless I'm running songs, and then I'm at about 40%. So, yeah, it becomes a question of what is the mechanic of that. I believe it's absorbed, though. I believe they plugged the hole with the Invincible Cleric. I think they fixed that hole in 4.5. Especially the graphics I give away with them. Yeah, like I said, I'm a certified teacher, so I know about Gardner's multiple modes of intelligence. That's why I stream and do videos. Sometimes people have to see it live. They have to be able to ask questions. Sometimes people need it verbally, which is why I broadcast the video. They need it visually, which is why I do the graphics. They need to talk to me about it, which is why I do the Discord. They need to talk to themselves about it, which is why they'll write me letters and they have their own answer in there. Also is why I'll jump on some servers with people and just go do it with them. So, yeah. Therein is the problem. Keys are going to be a bit of a problem for metallic crates. Remember, you need to have 50,000 exploration to make silver keys. So that's going to take... That's going to take some days. It's going to take 17 days to get 50,000 exploration if you do nothing else. Our video settings... I don't have vertical sync on. I have multi-thread on. And then I have the... Everything's on high right now, only because I've been running stuff in the background, and I have almost no difference between high and very high, and I don't want to tear the guts out of my video card. I do keep shader and atmosphere details on low because I don't want piss yellow water. If you guys like the piss yellow streams in your oceans, go for it, but I don't, and so that's the one that takes care of that. 70k for golden key, yeah, but here's the thing about that. Yeah, you can always post anything you want in my threads. I don't care. People promote their channels, their YouTubes. I don't care. It's a community. It's the Paradox Gaming Network. I could have done the Paradox Gaming community, but it's a network. Networking is key, man. You make friends, like, you talk to each other all the time. Copper keys for lost metallic crates. Great spot in Workborn. Yeah, the cool thing is that in 4.5, gold keys take silver keys, and silver keys take copper keys. So everyone is, like, you're going to be able to just grind on copper keys because they're going to be useful. Have they hinted at the release time for 4.5? My guess would be 1300 Pacific. That seems to be about usual on releases. I'd also be willing to bet that they're going to do Fresh Start Euro release before they do Fresh Start North America release, which is dumb. And the reason why it's dumb is because then all the North American people are going to try to get into Fresh Start Euro to get their characters on the server. Excuse me, on the server to start gaining labor. The best place for information, honestly, the best place for information that I know of for Archeage is me, because I try to put the sources in my videos. Or my fellow streamers. Aired is really good. Q'd is really good. Market Omnom, he does a tremendous job. He does an absolutely tremendous job of translating. And like I said, Mark got a lot of hate the last time around. Mark, like, I hear the on-running joke where I talk about something and I'll get the comments, is this another Mark translation? Korean is very hard to translate anyway. Because it's subject, object, verb instead of subject, verb, object, like English is. So there's naturally going to be some mistakes. What are my 2 best mage classes for 4.5? Sorcery, Shadowplay, Songcraft, and Sorcery, Shadowplay, Songcraft. That's your best class. Until I know otherwise, it's Sorcery, Shadowplay, Songcraft, and that's it. Let's see. What is the point of joining Fresh Start? The point of joining Fresh Start is to make about 1 million gold, 2 million gold, for your main character in about a year. I'm gonna be doing that, but I probably will. Like you, I am on the downcline of Archeage. I have extended the olive branch to Tryon several times. I've asked for things several times. But they won't work with me. I know I've pissed them off in the past. Sorry, not sorry. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, I'm going to criticize you for doing the same thing over and over again. It's like in my most recent video. Guys, the most important thing from a development standpoint is that we use the same build to support this. Okay, but I listed 15 things that are different, so bullshit. And then somebody came to my thread and they're like, well, you know, those things could be server-side changes. Yeah, but you know what? That's just an excuse, because if it involves touch time, if it involves you touching the build, whether it's on the client or the server, that's touch time. And that's one of the, I tell them, guys, I tell Tryon, I tell Muzzy, I was like, be careful how you come back at me, because you don't know me, you don't know my background, you don't know my past. I'll shred you. I'll shred you with Six Sigma. You want to tell me that the most important thing is to have the same build, that you support it with the same build? Well, that's fine, but if you're touching it on the server side, then you could make the changes that we're asking for. It's just that simple. Do I have any videos on the viable classes? No, I don't. I will not post hypothetical builds until I get the patch notes. Now, my weekend was supposed to be a long weekend of doing just that, posting the builds and like giving every class at least one build. Like, here's why you want to take these things. However, I don't have patch notes. Without patch notes, I can't do it. Why Tryon doesn't get the same thing that XL Games has with the official builder? Like, did you guys know that XL Games has this? If you guys have never used this, this is what you get on XL Games' site for a skill calculator. You're not using a third-party program. XL Games has one. Why Tryon doesn't have that? And that's not like it's hard. Hey, you guys have already done the translations. It's copy pasta. Tryon could put that on their webpage. Nope. I actually asked, guys, so that you're aware, I asked to sign an NDA with Tryon so that I could get the patch notes early and that they would control the release date. Like, hey guys, can I sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, so I can have the patch notes early, so I can do the videos like Night Sage is asking for, and then literally send them in for pre-approval, and then Tryon controls the release date. Tryon gets to say, okay, Jalon, we've released the patch notes in 6 hours. You can release your videos. Instead, now what I'm going to be facing is I'm going to get the patch notes at exactly the same time you guys are, and then I'm going to have to build the videos from there. And that's not going to work too well. Did I break my sound? I did break my sound. I got a jam, man. You guys have music. See, I don't have music. It's favoritism, but it's not, because they could easily, you could easily have all the other content creators sign an NDA. And then I know the question comes in, well, can you really trust your content creators to honor an NDA? Well, if they break the NDA, you go after their channel. because then you have a signed NDA that said, oh, I'm about to get hit by a wag. Oh, no. I am exactly in the middle. Oh, it stopped. Good. Yeah, well, they wouldn't have to do it with everyone. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing people have to remember. Would it be favoritism? Sure. However, if you have a content creator that specializes in bringing people instructional information, and you have a content creator that specializes in doing, a content creator that specializes in PvP videos, the person who never brings instructional information can't really complain that they didn't have access to it early, because guess what? They don't, that's not their bag. That's not what they do. And here's the thing. Yeah, I criticize Tryon. I criticize Tryon all the time. I criticize every game company I work with. Because that's my job. You guys are my employers. You guys are my employers. Tryon's not my employer. Tryon's my partner. You guys are my employer. Because if I wasn't doing content that was wanted, I wouldn't have the viewership that I have. I have the viewership I have because I go after the content. I do the things people want. And yeah, let me tell people this. Did you guys see that Carnage was playing Pantheon the other day? I mean, he's a top tier content creator for Twitch. He got to go play Pantheon. Because he went to play Pantheon, Pantheon will probably get 5,000 players. That's just how it is. Tiny, you have it confused, man. Tryon's not my sponsor. Really. I mean, I guess I said that. Tryon is my partner. Tryon gives me codes to give away. If you guys didn't know this, I actually was rejected. I was rejected into the Archeage Creators Program. I initially got rejected. And they were like, your content's not good enough. Okay. Plus, I've told them all the time, I will not support, you know, bullshit. The fact that you haven't, you won't publicly declare that the hacks and the cheat programs, are plugged. Well, I will tell people that. I have Apex and I have codes. Yeah, they give me codes to give away. However, I don't have a written agreement with them. I don't have a contract with I don't have a contract with Tryon. I have contracts with other companies. As I told you guys a while ago, I have stuff going on with a couple other companies that I'm trying to get going. And I do alpha and beta testing for companies. That's why I'm gone sometimes. Why I have like one video come out in a week and it's like a short one. It's because I do professional game testing. Some of those companies have told me I'm under NDA forever. They're like, dude, we're never letting you use the content you get to make videos. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Just send the check. I mean, I get paid to test video games. So, I'm okay with that. Now, here's the thing. Does Tryon support me? Yes. But I support Tryon right back. So, I'm good with that. I'm good with that relationship. And like I said in my last video about him, at least you guys were honest. They turned around and they said, hey, XL's daddy. XL said no. Okay, XL said no. Why can't we have a patron-only server? Daddy said no. Well, Daddy said no. You can't fault Tryon for that. As much as I want to blame Tryon for not being a sub server or an Archeage Prime, they asked. Daddy said no. Okay, we're good. Move on. So what else you guys got about 4 or 5? Oh, what do I have? Where is it? What's my expectation to try on stream today? They're going to talk about the Dragon Pet, which we started the show with. That they're going to talk about something that only at max 12 people per server per month can ever get. that is going to reside in the hands of the most powerful nation. And once you have one, once you have your first dragon, controlling Red Dragon after that is going to be much easier. Just the massive amount of damage that that dragon does. Yeah. Oh, I saw somebody ask, is Abyssal going to be available on Fresh Start? Yes. Abyssal will be available on Fresh Start. However, you're probably not going to be doing it right away because you got to have a galleon to do Abyssal. You got to kill the Cracker. And you got to kill at least a couple of the Luskas around the center island. So, is it going to be smart for some guild out there to power rush a galleon so that they can try to control the center island or kill the Kraken, do Luskas? Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know what the what's large warship materials take. Let me get these turned in. I got to potato life it, man. Times are hard. I got to run packs. I don't know. I don't think a Clipper can hit the Abyssal Kraken, can it? I don't have specific details about the Shadow Revolt. That is one of the things I'm waiting on. If it is a rift right by where the world boss, dies, or if it's all around the zone. I'm hoping it's all around the zone. Otherwise, it's going to be another one of those, we killed the world boss, and then we get all the goodies. As you can see, I don't run packs often. This pack life is rough. Let's see. 500 gilder for a warship. Okay, 500 gilder for a warship? Probably. So that right there is going to be a bit. Let's see, Gilda. Not that I doubt you, but I like to confirm. Yep, 500 for a loot song, 500 for a cutter. Anyone knew the new Gilda prices? We don't know because we don't even know if a cottage is going to be 15, 50, or 100. 183 charcoal and 3 dragon essence. There you go. Thank you, Shark Kitten. So right there, I mean, you're talking, you're going to be having to snag all of the charcoal, all of the cargo that comes in, and you're going to have to make the galleon materials, build a galleon, 3 dragon essence. So yeah, you got any images for East Trade run routes? I don't know what you mean, like how to do them. Oh, there we go. I love you. Love it. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you have Amazon Prime, I keep telling you guys this. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime for free already. Link your accounts together and then hit the crown. Today's not really impressive. What did I get today? I got something for Final Fantasy 15, if I recall correctly. Yeah, got a Kuki Chochobo skin for Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition. There's also Fortnite loot up there, Tekken loot, Call of Duty World War II. There's like 5 free games. Hit that crown up there that tells you all the stuff you get for being Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime for free. If you link it together, you get all the free stuff. And then if you cursor over my image, there's that free loot blue icon. If you click that, it's basically giving me $2.49. That $2.49 rolls right back into my pool of money that I use to give away stuff. What are we at? I'm gonna have to pop in here on an alt real quick. We already hit the 100 threshold. I will be giving away an Apex. I can't believe we hit the 100 threshold. A couple of weeks ago, I was doing this show for like 11 people. And people are like, Jalon, you need to aim big. We have 393 followers. What's the goal for today? 407. So about 14 followers, that generates another Apex. Your old lady has Amazon Prime. So guess what, man? Link your old lady's Amazon Prime to a Twitch Prime account for her. And then, oh, there you go. You can get the free stuff. Yeah, the first guild to get a Celestial Warship will... the first guild to get a Celestial Warship will control the Abyss for a month. Yeah, they will. Aren't I not allowed to disclose the exact amount I get per sub? Not that I know of. I mean, anybody that's a streamer can see it. If I'm not supposed to. Oh well, hold on. Let's do a Google search. Now, oh yeah, I'm allowed. Yeah, I know what your question is. Yeah, I'm allowed to say it now. There we go. No fat Furbies. I'm not allowed to say it if I become a Twitch partner. While I'm a Twitch affiliate, it's kind of public knowledge. Oh yeah, there we go. Dance. I still think you can just get together with friends and Zerg clip. I don't think you can. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell you, I see my brain's a little slow sometimes. While I'm still just a affiliate, I can tell you. Once I become a Twitch partner, I can't. Because Twitch partners independently negotiate their salaries. Let's see. Do I still have it on here? Here's the problem. Where's my clipper? I don't think you'd be able to... I don't think you'd be able to do Abyssal Kraken with the... with this, because this has a range of 48 meters. I don't have any steel ammo. How the hell do I not have steel ammo? I make the stuff. Alright. Well, I don't have steel ammo. But yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to get the distance. That'll definitely be... I'm going to add that to the list of things to try. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Max, that's a good point. That's a good point. Not I can't do it. I can't do it on the Harpoon Clipper. An Adventurer's Clipper could do it. There we go. So there you go. What about a guild rushing to a Black Pearl? Well, guys, that brings up another good point. Did you ever want a Black Pearl in your life? Fresh Start is the time to get your Black Pearl. Because when you are level 50, the mobs that drop the Black Pearl are in your level range. So, you will be able to farm Black Pearls to your heart's content. There we go. So yeah, we figured it out. I mean, yeah, I know you could do it on a merchant ship. You could do it on a fishing boat. And you could do it on a clipper. Yeah, I'd imagine. You just couldn't do it on a Harpoon Clipper with a captain's cannon. Let's see. We'll do this. What Legacy server did I play on? I played on Selphira, and then I'm on Conviction. So, yeah, let's see. An epic high speed has a range of... Yep, so yeah. If you had a high speed, you'd be able to do it. You would have the distance. Yep, you'd be good. the saddest thing ever, man. I made my merchant ship on Selphira, and I had it for 3 weeks before the cargo changed. And I mean, I brought in like, I brought in like 8,000 charcoal with my merchant ship by stealing other people's merchant ships, and then the cargo change went through and it sucked. What mobs drop black pearls? You know what? I'm going to do that for you. So we are going to add black pearl fragments to the list. I will get a video done on that. I might as well throw the singed vehicle on that as well. So I will do a video on those two exclusive and elusive vehicles. I'll do that. Yeah, you would still need the small warship mat, but the Black Pearl would be better, and it would at least save you the 500 Gilda stars. Can I do damage in this build? Yeah, I can do damage. I do a lot of damage, but you also have to remember I am geared. I am geared to sin in back. I mean, I have almost 1400 healing power, so that makes a huge difference. So yeah, 1393 healing power. That's good stuff right there. How has cargo changed the use of a merchant ship? Well, back in the day, before cargo was, you know, how you did things, you used to be able to bring anything across the ocean for charcoal. Well, I am not ashamed to admit this. What I did was, I would park an alt in here in Forbidden Shore with a radar that covered all of this. And then I would set an alt on the Anoan, and I'd push the Anoan out to just about this island, like right around here, and I'd have them on this screen. So I would be able to see most of the ocean-going ships. And then I owned property on this island right here. And then I had a cottage on this part of Two Crowns. So if you were moving a merchant ship, I would just hopscotch in front of you, steal your merchant ship, steal all your packs. So now that it's only cargo, there's not a lot of people that run YOLO cargo ships. Now I know some people are going to say, Jalon, I run a YOLO cargo merchant ship full of cargo packs. Yeah, okay. I've seen people do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put 1,000 gold worth of packs into a merchant ship. Some people do. I'll do a speedboat. But, yeah, it radically changed how cargo was generated. That's why cargo is, like, here's another thing people don't grasp the concept of. Let me pop over to Yinister, because there's probably one up there. We'll travel around, and then I'll give away that Apex. I know there's people in here just like, dude, give away the Apex so I can go away. So I'm holding you hostage. So yeah, I will do that video. Oh, and then builds. Builds for fresh start. See, I got nothing on the storyboard right now, because I'm waiting on patch notes. It's Flusha! So, here you go. Are Tryon hosting you today? No, Tryon is doing their own thing today. I've just told the people that, you know, I was doing 90-minute shows, and then I told the people I live with, I'm like, hey, I'm doing 3-hour shows now, because people have questions. So here's the thing, ready? If you buy a cargo right now, it's going to cost you 48. It's going to cost you 48 gold. And you're going to get 20 charcoal. Now, people are going to be like, you could run it to Paranor. Yeah, I could run it to Paranor. But I'm not going to. So charcoal is 330 each. So apparently I was summoned somewhere. Oh. I'm supposed to be alpha testing something today, and I'm like, nope. It's showtime. No. 20 times 3.3. So for a 48 gold investment, you're going to make 66 gold. You're only making 18 gold on the cargo. You're only making 18 gold on the cargo pack. Now, 18 gold is okay. But people are like, cargo is so expensive, or charcoal is so expensive, charcoal is so expensive. Well, you know, if you have an artificial bottom of the value, 48 gold, you're never, ever, ever going to see charcoal down to 1 gold again. Because I can't buy the cargo pack for that much. I have to spend 48 gold. I have to spend this to get the pack, to get the charcoal. That's why charcoal will forever now be about 3 gold. So that's just how it is. You're not going to be able to get 80 silver charcoal anymore. Do have a good video on things you should do while leveling up to save time. Yeah, lilies. Make sure you have a lily. But truth of the matter is, I used to have a very nice timetable of, hey, go to a public farm, plant this. Go to a public farm, plant this. At this time, go back to your public farm, gather that, plant this. And it was all for the trade pack runs. Now it's bananas. I know, Westies, I know you're still upset about that wool thing. They've said they're going to fix it. Right, 48 gold is 20 charcoal, is 2.4 gold per charcoal. But you think I'm going to spend the labor and run that for free? I'm not running it for free. You've got to give me some sort of profit. Now, yeah, where the charcoal can get down to 12 gold if people don't buy it. Let me show you if I can find it. What part of the problem is? Let's go to Villanelle. The loot song trade outlet. Is this the right one? No. I want to go. Here, I think. Let's go to Loot Song. I want to tell you. Oh no, I know where I'll go. Let's go to a torrent. I'll tell you what the problem with the whole charcoal system is. Yeah, the family quest is gone. So people aren't going to hold it. Yeah, I'm going to be doing videos. I am going to be doing videos on, you know, how to make gold. Let me put that. Gold on Fresh Start. Oh, yeah. Fat Furby. Yeah, but here's the thing. You get your money back, buy enough charcoal, except while you're busy running charcoal for no profit, I'm busy doing other stuff with that labor, making a higher labor to silver ratio than you. And so I'm making more money an hour than you. Like, here you go. Here's a great example. Right here. Nui and cargo sitting on a farm. This person bought it, and the charcoal didn't get into the system. So now, this is 80 charcoal right here that's not in the system. This is what's keeping the availability of charcoal low. I don't understand. I don't understand why people put these on mainland. The greenhouse right... That house right there has a regal bench. But, I mean, there is so much... This is what I'm going to laugh my ass off about. I'm going to laugh my ass off about this. There are people that have like 200 charcoal sitting on their farm. And they're like, oh, I'm set for the family quest. That's cool. Little twinsies action. There are people with like 200 charcoal sitting on their farm, and I'm like, dude, you are never gonna have enough days to get all that turned in. You better be putting some family members in your family. I'm gonna see if these guys still have it down here. I bet you they don't. But we'll take a look. By the way, guys, don't forget, we don't have farms for the first 48 hours. But you got these bad boys. You got public farms. Grow what you need. Let me check over. It would be just my luck, man. They'd release patch notes while I'm doing the show. Did they release patch notes yet? About the new dragon pets? No. No patch notes. Today's live stream is about dragons. Everybody needs to be asking Tryon, but how does the common person get? How does the common person get a dragon? How does the common folk get it? Yep, more cargo. Oh, looks like the guy that had it all over here turned it all in. There was a guy here that had like 5 farms worth of cargo. It's Muzzy! No patch notes yet! Muzzy, I need patch notes! Muzzy, I can't do my job. That's okay, I'll take him in Korean. Can I get him in Korean? I'll do my own translation. That does not hold me back. Thanks, Muzzy. Alright, guys, so we on our list of things for next week, we have, yeah, you can't do yours either. Trust me, Muzzy, I feel bad for you guys. That's why I said last week was the best thing you could have said. Saying it last week. XL said no. Now, you know, now we can drive that, hate towards XL. Like, I know Muzzy can't confirm. I know Muzzy wouldn't be able to confirm this anyway. I'm betting the release date was also decided upon by XL. So it's a bad situation. I like Muzzy. Muzzy's a good person. I like to lurk in Muzzy's stream when Muzzy's talking about board games on his off time. I just like to lurk over in there. So we got blank pearls, we've got singed vehicles, we've got builds for the fresh start, we've got gold on fresh start. What else do people need before fresh start? Yeah, you lurk in your own stream too. How long until the stuff on the Planet Farm goes public? 24 hours. I'll even walk over to the guy. Best tree for, oh, 72 hours. I'm sorry. 72 hours. It was 24. It's now 72 hours. Short-lived banana trees. Nope. 72 hours. But can you even put a banana tree in? Yes, you can. So you can put a banana tree into the public farm. That's good. Because you need Mahadevi elephant cookies. You need 15 bananas. And hopefully, let's just do this. Bananas are vendor, right? Yeah, I recall it being 24 hours too, but bananas. Is there a public farm in Maha? There is. Oh, that's right. So, I should know that. Poacher's Watch. Well, the first batch of larders isn't going to be a gold mine because of the charcoal run, because You got to remember, somebody's gonna have to bite the bullet and do the 8 residency packs, and those are expensive for what they are. I can't place this for 10 seconds. No, there's not a best zone for larders. There's a best... guys, remember, that's the other thing. Remember. We talked about this we talked about it this week on Wednesday. Let's talk about larders after we do this banana tree. So, Jalan, why did you come up to... 18 hours. So 18 hours for a banana tree to grow. Yeah, they are wild in Maha. That is true. But you've got the do I hedge my bets or do I guarantee my success? Now obviously guarantee for success is like the Paradox Guild is going to be told to burst through Maha and try to find every banana we can and then send them into the quartermaster, and then I distribute out like, hey, you got 19 bananas, keep your 15. Send me in your extra 4. Oh, this guy only has 11? Well, here's 4. Go get it. But if everybody grows some bananas, we'll be good to go. Larders. Well, hold on. First of all, let's talk cargo. And let's do this real quick. Images, cargo, copy. So if I turn you on, no, turn you on. No, not that one. I want. There we go. So here you go for cargo. You got to have 14 specialty packs. 14 specialty packs, that's easy. You got to have 8 fellowship or FERT packs. Now, FERT packs aren't going to happen in the first 48 hours because no one can put down land, so nobody is going to have a FERT house. And fellowship packs, let's take a look at those. Plus, you got to have the 4 larders. You got to have this recipe, and then you got to have this recipe to get to the cargo building. Then the cargo building spits out 2 cargo. You run it across the ocean. When you run it across the ocean, they have the new in cargo to run back, yada, 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 to get your cargo. There you go. So this is the cargo cycle. That's simple. If you guys don't have that already, posted it in my stream. Now, let's take a look at commerce, and let's take a look at specialties, and we'll look at the residency specialties. 40 sunflowers, that, 50 carrots, that's 400 carrots to get 1 cargo out. 50 tomatoes, 200 cucumbers, saffron. No one's doing saffron. Wild saffron, sure. No one's growing saffron to do in trade packs. Rice, 100 garlic. I mean, look at these are 80 roses isn't bad, but 100 grain. The profit margin isn't that great on these. So somebody's going to have to bite the bullet. That's also true. You can only do aged salve until... sorry, let me go back over. I didn't realize. I thought I clicked it off. Go back up here to the crafting, commerce, Haranian. So yeah, I'm doing it from the Haranian side one more time. I mean, you're looking up here at the not the Gilded Dust, the community center ones. These are the ones that someone's gonna have to do 8 for. Someone's gonna have to do 8 of these. Now, I don't know a whole lot of people that are gonna want to do 8 of these. Yeah, I can talk about the cargo system, and I can also... let's see, hold on. I'm going to link this video again. Because this is a full explanation of the trade route system for cargo. By the way, Tryon loved that video so much I actually got a $150 pack for that video when they did the creators contest. So that's vetted. That's vetted. That's vetted material. So that link I just put in, that is, Tryon liked that so much they were like, here, Jalon, here you go, have second place in a creators contest. I remember that's when Muzzy first started too. That's good to know, Muzzy, that we're getting the 4.0 trade system, not the 4.5 trade system. So that'll help. No one will have to learn anything new. No wartime trade packs. So, like, when you look at those, let me put this over here. Put this over here. Commerce, Haranian. And people are always like, Jalon, you only do the Harani. That's because Jalon doesn't know the Nuians. So, you're talking 80 ground grain and 40 sunflowers for a 15 gold pack. People are going to do it for a little bit to push for cargo, but you're not going to see a lot of people wanting to do this particular type of pack because it's expensive. These are more expensive. I'll move over. Get out of the way. So that's a huge one. So knowing that, that's a good piece of news. I can talk that too. So the Shadow Rift will be in the 4.5 release, not the 4.5, the war ones. You're hosting their stream? No, I'm hosting my stream. I'm just going 3 hours now. That's just what I do now. A lot of people have a lot of questions, and so I want to make sure people get off to as good of a start as they can with 4.0 or with 4.5 and fresh start. Plus, it's fun hanging out with you guys. I like hanging out. Yes, the larders are behind 10k proficiency. We can look at that. We bring up larder. Let me get out of here so we don't hear tractor trailer in the background. Right there, you can only make aged salve until 10,000 commerce. And then you can only make salve and cheese until 20,000 commerce. Yeah, Tryon will be doing their stream today. Their stream is in 66 minutes. Yeah. So that you guys know, you've got that cultivated ginseng and the 35 olives. That's also expensive. Doing the ginseng cuts into your profit ratio. Plus, guys, remember, a lot of things. This is going to be the first time that people are going to have to really get down on starting with the cargo mentality. You're going to be stuck behind vocation as well. Vocation doesn't stretch as far as a lot of people think it does. You are going to be working to get the vocation you need. That's going to be rough. So to figure, if you want to play the odds for 30 cultivated ginseng, you're going to need to plant 7 ginseng. That's the odds, right? Because we always average, if it's 2 to 4, we figure 3 to be safe. Yeah, there we go. No fat Furbies. So you're going to plant 10 ginseng times 90. That's 900 vocation. That's 900 vocation to do 1 larder. Single pick wild stuff for 1 vocation per labor, fastest way to vocation gain. No, that's not the fastest way to vocation gain. That is that's the grind method and all we're going to have for the first 2 days. But the dailies. if you can manage to do, obviously you'll do your 2,000 labor. If you get your character made right away, you should be able to gen up 2,000 labor. You know, and then your second one down, your larceny, if you can do that. You'll be able to do that. Does anyone know how to unlock quests in areas? Need Cinderstone and Hellswamp to show their quests for my videos, but not getting any. Are you the right level? Because when you start to get into those, areas, if you're not the right level, the NPCs are going to just be like, hi, go back to Halsey. And then, yes, Fox Slain. Fox Slain brings up the other good point. You're going to be picking a lot of singles because you need Royal Seeds as well. So you're talking... you're talking... yeah, you're what is that? What did we just do? 900 times 4, 3,600. 1,800 times 4 times 4 plus 3,600. I mean, you're talking 10,800 vocation if you have to buy everything. Do I know about stat migration in 4.5? No, I don't. I'm just like you guys. I don't have patch notes. I will have patch notes at the exact same time you guys get patch notes. Which then, of course, means you guys get to read patch notes and I get to read patch notes and start working on a storyboard. Fox Slain. Look at Fox Slain with the save. Olive saplings are 225. So, yeah, I completely forgot about those. So, larder. How many olives do you need? You need 35 olives, and we'll call it 4 each. So yeah, guys, you're not gonna see cargo. You're not gonna see cargo at all. You're not gonna see cargo in the first couple days because no one's gonna be able to make it. No one's gonna have what they need to throw it in. Now, is this an opportunity for an entrepreneurial guild to say, hey, we're going to try to control cargo? Absolutely. Because remember, somebody is going to need to have 300 vocation for a cargo certificate. Now, if you had your guild bringing in all of exactly the right things to proc a cargo, and then you had your guild surround the person, get that cargo certificate, yeah. I mean, a smart guild is going to feed one person all the mats they need to turn their 8x8 into a 16x16. So that way, landlock, 48 hours, done. Boom. Bye, Muzzy. Enjoy the sandwich. A good guild is going to be like, bam. We have a 16x16 with the farmer's workstation in the head. Well, that would be smart. I'm sharing that one with you guys. That's what my guild's going to do. I'm going to be like, guys, iron, stone, leather, cloth, come on, feed it. Let's go. Give it up. This is where I'm putting the farmer's workstation. Boom, it's here. Then it's going to be like I'm going to be honest, Jalan is not owning a boat. I am not owning a galleon on Fresh Start. Fuck that. My galleon set me back 450,000 gold, and it's a legendary. Because I did mine back in the days of half break all the way up. No. Guild leader or not, I'm not having a boat. One of you, anybody in my guild wants to have a boat, I will help them get their boat. I'll help them to day's end. Help them get a boat. I'm not having a boat. Because it's like an addiction. It's like crack. Like, I'm going to show you guys my boat. Because I'm OCD. I'm OCD to the nth degree. Oh, it was Shark Kitten that gave me a heart. I saw that heart come in. I want you guys to... You guys have to understand my level of OCD. You'll notice I have a divine bow, and it kills me. Because it's like legendary, divine. Everything over here is epic. When I was rolling this belt, I was afraid the belt was going to go legendary. And I was like, fuck, then I'm going to be one off. My boat My boat is a walking testament to OCD. Divine's on one side, legendary... Oh no, something's broken. What the hell? Divine's on the other. Legendary's down the middle. Everything's good to go. Is pirating and stealing trade packs dead? Yes. Because you can just get on the captain's boat and alts run packs all day long and they can't be killed. As long as they have a seat, they can't be dragged off the boat. So, I can't believe I had something broken on my boat. I want to be afraid of something going Lego. Yeah, building a boat without patron, that would suck. I have a merchant. It has decent sales on it for what I used to do with it. See, like these guys, where's my person? Bursty, here's the thing. These guys are in a safe zone. There's nothing I can do. They get off this boat. You'll notice I'm on the boat and I'm already on neutral ground. Neutral ground is like crazy all the way out here. And then if they use the captain's protection and they sit on the boat, that's it. They're done. They're safe. Yeah, stealing a merchant ship with cargo right now is great silver per labor. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't be running them that way unless you're with, unless you're with a group of people that can defend your boat. Dungeon gear is going to be rampant for the first month or two. Absolutely, because there's no reason not to. There is no reason not to run dungeon gear. Let's see. And then I got to give away this Apex. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Nightbot and I'm going to start... Let's see, giveaway. Everyone's equal, 15 minutes. All right, guys, Nightbot is up. Just say something. You don't have to spam a bunch of X's. You get credit when you say anything, something, whatever. There you go. Oh, see here. Who's this? I didn't even see who that was. But yeah, see this guy right here? This guy is going to activate the... Yep, apply Captain's Protection. They've got 39 minutes of Captain's Protection. Since they have a seat, that's it. They're in like Flynn. They're getting all the way over to the other side. So they showed up at the right time to talk that. Give me that Apex. Let's see. Crime points. Let me tell you. Crime points. 50 infamy for a murder. 5 for the assault. Yeah, there we go. Dancing Furbies. I like it. I like it a lot. What? There's 2. What'd we say? Wow, up to 115 people. The protection does eat into their profit a little bit. That's true. You have to buy it with vocation. 401 followers. But that's not 407. Crime points, you suckers. Haha. Yeah, unless somebody glitches the protection off of you, I would love to see that get fixed as well. I think that Tryon should release something that says, hey, we're aware of this. We're aware of this. If you do it and you get caught doing it, you're permabanned. If a video is submitted of you glitching people's if you get caught glitching people's protection off and footage is submitted of it, you're permabanned. You know what? That would get people to stop. That would also, like if they put out a thing that said, hey, you people in arenas that are cheating to get into the top 6, the top 5, we're going to just permaban you. Then people would stop doing it. Jalon doesn't take his costume off. What's wrong with people? take my costume off. Wow, 125 people on a Friday afternoon. This is insane. I love it. Thank you guys. Oh, you guys are thirsty. You're making me give away 2 Apex, aren't you? Quick, I gotta roll it. They haven't hit the number yet. I gotta do it. 404. I gotta give away the Apex. If I give it away now, I can turn off the show. Where's Nightbot? 43 people are looking for an Apex. That's why I think some of you were like multiple people. You know, there's 43 people have said something want an Apex. Remember, guys, this Apex goes to a legacy server. I don't have the ability to deliver an Apex to the Fresh Start server yet, so I can't say I'm doing a giveaway for Fresh Start. Once I start doing Fresh Start content, I will deliver to Fresh Start. So this is going to a legacy server. I also have some glider codes I can give away as consolation prizes if you don't get a Apex. So I see Frost. Frost said something. Hi, Frost. Frost was one of my original followers. Frost was here loyally every time I did a show. So it was nice. Now I'm at over 100 people and living the dream. Oh, was that 407? That was 406. If someone's going to sub, follow. If you're going to follow right now. There we go. That's 407. No, it's still 406. Now I don't know what's going on with my goal tracker. My goal tracker is still sitting at 398. I don't know why. I have Streamlabs open. It's tracking. It's just not giving me credit for him. Alright guys, I have 52 of you have said something. So, yeah. 52 of you have said something. I can't give away Fresh Start Pack. I don't have Fresh Start Packs to give away. I can only give away stuff that I have. So, I am going east. I am going east Fresh Start. I do know that we're gonna have a I know that we're gonna have a west friendly guild because there's a bunch of people that are like, I want to hang out with Paradox, but I'm going west. Yes, Tryon knows that the Crime Sweeper doesn't work. It wasn't supposed to work in our version. Don't know if it's gonna work in 4.5. So, 133. Where the hell have all you people been? It's like someone says Jalon's giving away Apex, and they all just flood in. Yep, we have 409. So that is good for a second Apex. So we're gonna have 2. I'll roll them at the same time. There's 10. Love it. I love it. Yeah, Yoruki is going to be east. So that's going to be kind of cool. She's probably going to come to my property and yell at me. And she's going to be like, Jalon, your property sucks. It's just how it is. Let's see. Can I do a trade run? No, not right now. There's too many reds standing here. Whatever. See, then we get all crazy. We get crazy and we put the wings on. By the way, I think everybody should start a petition that I get this costume on the Fresh Start server because it matches the chibi. So I should get this costume for free on the Fresh Start server. That's just my point. Yeah, your phone is going to be slower, and I'm on a 10-second delay. I have no idea why. I upgraded to, faster internet. I'm on like 25 up. I'm still looking for a Twitch server that's faster. I can't attack these reds because they're in a peace zone. The cargo building is a peace zone. It throws that neutral ground up. All right, so here we go. 60 people looking for an Apex. I have 2 of them. Remember, if I get 1 more sub during this show, then next Friday I'll have an Apex to give out. I have to do it on a 1-week delay. Something's going on with me not getting credit for all of my... I'm not getting credit for all of my subs. And obviously that then becomes a -10 in the book instead of a -5. I'm trying to make sure I have Apex to give out every week. So again, Twitch Prime users, go ahead and tickle that free loot button if you haven't already. Other than that, I don't know why the goal thing isn't working. It says we're at $3.99, but we're at more than that. Hope they do a streamer contest again. I want my title on Fresh Start. Yeah, I want my title as well. I have that title. Let me get away from all the noise. I have my A-list, but right now, I mean, I feel compelled to run this title because this title was such a bear to get. This title was so annoying to get. I feel the need to get it. I'm gonna have Immortal next week, so yeah, I'm gonna be wearing Immortal, and then on Fresh Start, I'm gonna find something else to run. Alrighty, 2 Apex coming right up. 60 people. I still haven't made the changeover. I am going to be making a changeover. My subscribers and my regulars are going to be getting bonus luck, but I haven't made that changeover yet, so everybody is still even keel. 60 people. Make sure everyone has said something. Make sure you X something. You know, if you want an Apex. Yeah, Bless is going to be out. I'm making a 1-month commitment to Fresh Start. I will then go to Bless for a little bit. You know, got to do that. I got 62 people. If you've already X'd in the last 15 minutes, you're good. Let's see. I'm going to roll it in 20 seconds on my time. Looking at the live clock, I got a clock on OBS. So I'm going to roll it, and it's 10 seconds delayed. You guys are going to see it on the screen as always before you hear me say it. That is the nature of time delay. And here we go. First winner, Glem. So, Glem, where are you at? Let me take care of this. I don't want that message. Get out of here. Glem. Luckily, he's got an easy name. Except he doesn't. Glam, you need to say something in chat because you don't come up on a whisper. Everybody else and their brother comes up, but not you. There we go. And then number 2. Well, hold on, let me do it this way. Last week I had a issue with I couldn't find one of my winners, and it gets really difficult if they don't say something, because like if you look up Glem on a PM, it's like, no, it's not him. And second Apex is gonna go to Mr. I Love Ford. There you go. There we go. Glem said something. As always, guys, it takes me a day or two to get the Apex delivered. If you're on my server, obviously it's faster. There we go. No fat Furbies. I actually have to go through the process of, I have to make a character on the account, run to a mailbox, buy the Apex, deliver it, wait till it's received before I can delete the character. So I don't get Apex codes. I think that'd be really cool if, like, as a content creator, I could just buy an Apex, just buy an Apex with a code that allowed me to then deliver it. So easy peasy. That's all I got to give away today, guys. I do appreciate getting this number up. Getting this number up helps me. It helps the gaming network. If you're here, subscribe to my YouTube. And every little bit helps. I give away all of the money that I make. All the money that the gaming network makes gets given away. Gets used, puts back into the network. So that's 23 March. Stream giveaway. We're hitting the low levels, man. We're almost under $100 in the kitty. I've given away 13 Apex this month. Without your guys' support, though, I wouldn't have that money. All we get is content or the same codes for month. Yes, that's true. Oh yeah, some glider codes. I got some glider codes. I want to remind you guys, I'll give away some glider codes, but these glider codes only work on legacy servers. These glider codes will not work on Fresh Start. So what I'm going to do, just to clear out all the people, if it was just say something, then people would be winning and they don't want them. So what I'm going to do is let me set up the glider giveaway. And we're going to do a keyword giveaway. And the keyword is glider. And I'm going to post it. So there are glider giveaway codes for legacy servers. Legacy. If you want this entertaining UC-seeable glider, I thought I had it on my bar. If you want this glider on a legacy server, you can throw a UCC crest on it, you know, do the barrel roll or the loop-de-loop, whatever the hell. Hashtag glider. I like this one because it has the thing that I suck at, the drop down. I love this. I love that ability. Get me lower. Kill myself all the time. Let me see how many of these bad boys I have left. I have a lot. I have a lot of these. Other creators gave me their gliders. They're like, I can't give all mine away. We can do 5. I will do 5 glider codes. 5 gliders. Assuming enough people want them. Well, no, it doesn't matter. 25, I don't care. If you want a glider code, hashtag glider. If you hashtag glider, you can have a glider code. If you've already won one from me, give it to a friend. Pay it forward. We got about 40 minutes until the try-on streams. I got a lot of videos to make now. You guys have asked for some stuff. So, you guys ask, I'll deliver. Obviously, some of the stuff you guys asked for, like the builds for Fresh Start, I will deliver. I can't deliver till I have official patch notes. Gold on Fresh Start, I will deliver. Black Pearl Fragments, Singed Vehicle, that one I will deliver. Cargo, we got that notice. So, obviously PTS would be more helpful. But, you know, Jalan plushie merchandise. Believe it or not, while I wait for a few more people to hashtag glider, I am doing Paradox Gaming Network merchandise. There will be Paradox shirts available, and I will give out some. That'll probably be later summer. Lots of things changed in the business world with business taxes and stuff in the 15 years I was in the military. Jalan's having to go to school a little bit, do a little bit of reading. Like, I knew how it was when I owned my bar. And business law and rules and all sorts of other stuff really changed in the last 15 years. So, yeah, I'm looking into doing some stuff. But I mean, I'm busy. I'm busy, busy, busy. I got Archeage Fresh Start in a couple of weeks. Bless Early Access. I got my Disney trip in June. Sorry, guys, I love you all, but I'm taking my family to Disney for 10 days. I take all my kids to Disney around when they're 5, and Gizmo is 5 this year, so we're going to Disney. I'm going to do a couple of IRL stuff from Disney. Not much, not a whole lot. Just a little bit. Little bit. And then July, I got Camelot Unchained. Later this year, we're going to have Ashes of Creation. If you haven't heard of Ashes of Creation, it's linked down below. That way. Go down that way. The big Ashes of Creation icon. Click that. Help me out. Anything. If you use my referral link and you decide to play the game or make any purchases, I get 15% back of your purchases. And all that money is going to... stay in the Ashes umbrella. So yeah, sign up for Ashes of Creation. Just more things the gaming network's going to have to give away. I don't look that old, 15 years, damn. Let me tell you something. I know I don't look that old. I did 15 years in the military until this shoulder gave out. Before I was even in the military, I was a professor. And before that, I was in marketing. I've lived a rich, full life, and I have a grandson. So that should start to help you out figure some stuff out. So there we go. I got 30 people looking for a glider. Here we go. Here we go. Let me pull this one over here. If you guys win, try to say something in the chat. Makes my life a whole lot easier. If you guys just say something right away. If you guys say something right away, I can just cut, copy, paste. I'm not in my 50s. Fuck you, Frost. I am not in my 50s. I am 38. I am 38 years old. I'm not 45 plus. Get out of here. Wait for glider. Okay, hashtag glider. Don't say wait for glider. Say hashtag glider. '93. Yes, I'm 197. I'm 197 years old. Look, guys. When people talk about when dinosaurs roamed the earth, I rode that son of a bitch T-Rex to school in the morning. That's how that worked. Alright, I got 37 of you looking for a glider. Remember, if you win, please say something. Make my life easy. It is far simpler. Yeah, I know. Frost is like my brother. He's my brother from another mother. Alright, here we go. 37 people looking for a glider. Giving away 5. You got good odds. Titsus? Yeah, that's right. I bred dinos. I bred dinos before it was cool to do it in Ark. And see, he said something right away. So we grab this. We grab this. We do this. And then my life gets really easy. Thank you. Actually, I got a funny story about uphill both ways. Let me give away all the gliders, then I'll tell you guys about the uphill both ways thing. Next one. D Sheep. D Sheep's been a follower since January 14th. Appreciate that. Sheep, say something. Maybe link a UCC template at the end. Yeah, I am trying to get a UCC template made. That is actually on my goals list. But you guys got to realize, I am busy. And Drunken, I am retired. My shoulder went kaput. I have my full pension. I got medically retired due to the fact that they messed up my shoulder surgery twice. And actually 3 times, I got to have a 3rd surgery. So I'm retired. This is what I do full time, all day, every day. Let's see, number 3. Zika the King. Zika the King getting a glider today. And you're not following. Oh, tickle that follow button. What are you doing? This is Peer Pressure 101. Oh yeah, your clicker comments. I am so that you guys know, I am mostly paralyzed in my left hand. I have a condition now due to 2 bad surgeries where blood doesn't flow into my hand, which is why sometimes, like at the end of a show, you'll start seeing me like rolling forward. It really sucks. I have a surgical anchor, number 3 or number 4 actually, Mr. Tans. I have a surgical anchor in my upper arm, which makes my life really, really miserable. And I've pulled it all the way out. It's like 95% of the way out. So I see a doctor next week to see if we can't get that fixed. Mr. Kantz is not a follower. Showing up. All you did around is sit around and eat our eggs. Mr. Kantz, glider code, but no follow. Roll it. Last one. Shark Kitten. Shark Kitten. Getting that glider. As soon as Shark Kitten says something, I will send Shark Kitten a code. I love it this way, guys. This makes my job really easy. As soon as you guys win, if you say something, then I can Twitch message you, give you your code, and then it gets, I mean, it's one of those things, it's like Six Sigma, like eliminating waste, so we're good. Aird, are you here somewhere? Aird, are you hanging out? I know you weren't going to be feeling well today. Aird had some dental work this week, so I want to make sure that that Aird, we know that Aird's there. Do I normally click my skills or do I use keybinds? Well, the cool thing was I bought a G13 gamepad because I had surgery. My hand was starting to work. It was working well again. The gamepad was working. And then I felt the anchor go. Right about there where that scar is, I have a surgical anchor drilled into my upper arm with my bicep tendon used to be connected to it. My bicep tendon is now back here somewhere. That's what I see the surgeon for next week. So I used to not be a clicker. I used to be like, you know, like all you cool kids. Like, I used to be able to like move and then stop moving for a second, like use my hand, hit all the buttons. But now, like today, the pinky doesn't work at all. So I can't even use my pinky to tab today. I have to bring the ring finger over to tab. I can make the pinky finger hit control. And then the way it's just horrible. So today I have Q, W, 2, 3, E, R, A, S, D, F, G, X, C, and Z. That's what I'm limited to on my left hand if I'm trying to game. And that, you know, obviously sucks. I have some stuff bound to my very, very sexy G502 Proteus. Oh, you brought me a lovey. Good Hunter, come here. The Hunter is here. This is Sweetheart's favorite part of the show. There he is, Sweetheart. The Hunter brought another stuffed animal. Go play. Are these supposed to be usable keys or a secret glider code? They are usable keys. You go to your Tryon, thing, you apply Clode, it'll be all good. He's upset. He's looking for food. You have food. You have kibble. I always feed you. Mr. Ford, make sure you answer my whisper. Glem, make sure you answer my whisper. I can't deliver you Apex without that information. Oh, there it is. I got Mr. Ford's. So I got Mr. Ford's. Now, Mr. Ford, I have to ask, are you a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, like, Ford Prefect? No! This is my buddy. No, absolutely not. There would never be a cat giveaway. Absolutely never. He is my buddy. He has been my buddy for 11 years. 9 years? 9 years. I had an ex who we had, you know, we'd gotten cats together. She left and she took the cats. How cruel is that? She took the cats. Cat roll. I'm not giving away my cat. It's not happening. Not at all. Not even a little bit. They want me to give you away. They want me to give you away. No? Come on. Mr. Doberman ran over to you doing her head tilt when the cat was meowing. Actually, that is one of the things that in life eventually I will have my veteran service animal. I'm not going to do Miss Merrill. My arm is hurting after a 3-hour show. I will eventually get my service animal for other reasons, but I don't know if the service animals will. I don't know if the cats would like the service animal. Cat roll. Oh, anyway, yeah, the uphill both ways. The uphill both ways story. So, for those of you that ever heard my accent come out, I'm actually Irish, and the worst thing my parents ever did to me was bring me to this country when I was a kid. Like, you bring a kid that talks like this to an American school, and everybody just makes fun of him. Even if you're in an Irish neighborhood, all the kids that don't have a brogue, they're all like, "What in the hell's he saying, Mom?" Well, part of my life, you know, there was town where I slept, there was school, and then there was the farm at the top of the hill that we commuted out to. So, had to walk from home to the school, and then after school, had to walk from the school out to the farm to do farm chores. So yeah, walked uphill both ways. I mean, granted, came down the hill afterwards, but no, I can't do it. See, I can't do it, guys. I want to do it. I want to go to Miss Merrill, but if I go to Miss Merrill, then I'm not going to be able to type if anything comes out today. Actually, part of the problem is I also have thoracic outlet syndrome, which is all my blood vessels and stuff up here. It really freaks the doctors out. Let me just get a little bit of feeling. I have a space heater next to my chair to take the pain out of my hand, take the pins and needles out. But it's really kind of funny. I was treated for asthma for 3 years because what do they tell you after you run? To put your hands on your head or above your head, get your arms up, open up your lungs, get that breath in there. Well, one day when all of my issues started happening with the shoulder, I'd had the first surgery and I was out there running again. I'm a marathon runner. I'm fat right now. I gotta lose the small child that I carry with me everywhere I go, but it's coming. Running. I started running again. But I'm out there one day and my arm is killing me. And my doctor friend, he comes up and he's like, I've got my hands up like this trying to get a breath. And he grabs my wrist and he's trying to take my pulse. He's like, "Jay, you don't look good." And I'm like, okay. And he's trying to take my pulse, and he's like, "Dude, lay down. You have no pulse." I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean I have no pulse?" I'm like looking down at my chest. I'm seeing my heart pump. I'm like, "Dude, I'm looking you in the eyes. I have a pulse." He's like, "I can't find your pulse in your arm." Come to find out that for me, I can't put my arms above my head anymore. I have to put it like out because I have thoracic outlet syndrome. Putting my arms above my head cuts off blood flow to my hand. So I got to have another surgery to have that dealt with. I got to have a surgery to have the bicep tendon reattached. I got to have a surgery to fix this muscle in the back. I told the surgeon, like, I see this surgeon next week. I'm like, "Dude, just glove it. Just cut from here in the back all the way to the front. Peel the skin down. Peel the chest up. Put everything in. Put metal brackets in. I know I'm 38. I just want the metal brackets. I want use of my hand back. We're done. Let's just do this." Giant likes to announce PTS and shit after their live stream, so let's hope for that. Yeah, guys, I'm going to tell you the translation piece. We found out from Muzzy when he stopped in earlier that they got the patch notes in Korean. Please realize, please realize, Korean is not an easy language to translate. Oh, by the way, for all of you that are going to start disappearing to go to the Tryon stream, in about 10-15 minutes, I will just raid us all into the Tryon channel. So if you're afraid of leaving but you don't want to miss the start of the Tryon show, I will raid us in there in about 10 minutes. I will just wait for them to finish up their when Trove is finished, about a minute or two after Trove, I'll just put us all in that channel. There we go. Asking the team for info on PTS release as well as patch notes release. See, Muzzy hangs out in my channel. Muzzy, he gets it. People ask the questions here. See, he cheats. He gets ready for his stream. He actually knows what questions are coming. I gotta put a big bell on Muzzy so when he comes in here. Let's see. I played Archeage only a few hours a bit after launch, and I'm looking at starting fresh on the Fresh Start server. Any advice? First and foremost, yes, go to my YouTube. If you haven't played in 3.5 years, go to my YouTube. There is a ton of stuff you need to learn. You can also get into my Discord, and you can ask questions all day long. I tend to enjoy Paladin class as mostly PvE, but with PvP, survivability, and escape. Would that be worthwhile in the new patch server? Yes. You can pull off Paladin really quite well. There's a player here. There is a player in this channel named Kia. He has a YouTube channel. He streams as well. He is a plate Paladin with 9,000 magic defense. Paladin is totally doable. I'm only 18. How about both collarbones messed up? Yeah, man, that sucks. That sucks. I feel your pain. Absolutely. So we had a good show today, guys. What did we get up to? What did we get up to as a high? Over 130? That's good stuff. We're at 91 right now, helping me with that 75 average, guys. Once I'm a Twitch partner, making that Twitch money, well, I'll have more Apex to give away. I'm actually going to be out of Apex for a little bit. I gotta let the war chest fill up a little bit. Let's see. Yes, paladins are extremely susceptible towards magic. However, Kia runs plate. He runs plate. He has a magic shield. You know, there we go. So definitely, and hang out if you're not a member of my Discord. The Discord link should work. If it doesn't work, let me know. We'll get you in our Discord. We have a bunch of people that all day long answer questions, and then I don't even answer all the questions anymore. Other people answer them, and I just kind of proofread them. Hashtag no giveaways for me. Is there a build I can follow? I don't have a paladin build right now, but definitely can get you one. Kia, if you're here, post your build. Or post a paladin build. Like I said, though, join my Archeage Discord. Easiest way that you're going to have to, that you're going to get information from. Oh, and Muzzy, if you're still here, people are still panicking about T1 and T2 Obsidian. That's been a big question all day via Whispers. So, if Muzzy's still here. People are panicking. They just want to know for certain that their T1 and T2 Obsidian can still stay in the Obsidian line. They want to know if they need to get to T3 Obsidian before the patch. Perfect. Awesome. See, I think I have the advantage. I have the advantage because I can gather up questions, and then if Muzzy's here, Muzzy hears the questions. Aird, though, Aird gets the post-Tryon surge. Like, Tryon finishes their live stream, and then Aird starts his. Off to work, see you in Discord later, Kansas guy. Discord, I can link my Discord. Discord should be this. If you've never heard of Discord, Discord basically replaced TeamSpeak. Most of the time. I deliver the questions in a respectful manner most of the time. I am trying to keep the sodium level down. I get a little fired up sometimes. I want to help Muzzy turn the Archeage community around. That is my goal. It's always been my goal. And then hopefully all the cheaters get dealt with. Cheaters. 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 Actually, no, I'm going to say this, Mage. When Muzzy first took over, I was like, okay, new community manager. Worked with... Muzzy has done a lot of stuff. I don't feel comfortable talking about all the stuff Muzzy's doing, because even though I don't have that NDA signed and I'm allowed to talk about it, I don't necessarily want to talk about it, because that's called burning a bridge. Let me tell you, Muzzy is on it. Muzzy has the best intentions. He really does he does want to get stuff changed. Like he'll poke me and he'll be like, "Hey, there's a thread on the forum that you could probably help this person." All right, off I go. I'm off to help the person. Now sometimes, yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to get the rabble. You got to get the rabble going. Sometimes I have to get the rabble going to motivate the rabble and then move them. Like, you know, oh, there you go. Kia has posted his build. Yeah, White Knighting, I won't defend Tryon. I will defend Tryon when Tryon deserves defending, but if Tryon is wrong, I call Tryon as wrong. I mean, I gotta do it. It's what I gotta do. But like I said, Muzzy, I loved last week. I loved that the answer was just XL said. XL said no. Because now we know not to bother Tryon with it. Hey, but I think we should take another look at the subscription-based Fresh Start server. No, that'd be wasted effort. I don't want to waste effort. XL said no. And I know how it is to deal with Korean business people and Koreans in general from my time in the military. No is pretty much no. No is no because first, you can't make somebody in Korea who says no, you can't go after their answer because now they're taking it personal. Now you have to go through like 90 miles of a wide road to make them see why it would be best for them to have the idea to change their mind. It's like you don't tell anyone of the Asian culture, no, you're wrong. Because as soon as you say, yeah, I think you're wrong, they stop listening. So it's also an art of negotiation. So yeah, taste the salt, get it under control, and figure out the best way to engage. Absolutely. Or get the mob fired up, get the mob following you, get the mob into a better spot, and then calm the mob down. But people have to be responsible. I get you guys fired up, but then I put you somewhere positive, and then I simmer you down. That's why I give away Apex. I get you fired up, then I give you a lollipop. And salt response is putting it very lightly. Yeah, there's salt response everywhere in Archeage except conviction. We skip salt and we go right to toxic waste. As soon as Trove finishes, guys, I will raid us all over there. Just because I am, you know, nice like that, like kaboom. There we go. We got a guy, a paladin. Muzzy answers males. There's Miss B from Conviction. Miss B is one of my favorite healers because she heals me and I heal her. And we have the healer synergy going on. Lollipops. Yeah, if it wasn't so expensive, I would mail out Paradox Gaming Network lollipops. You can put your marketing on anything nowadays. Absolutely anything. Lollipop giveaway. Soon. Soon. Soon as a little bit more money is getting made. We'll get there. Right now, I decided to disperse most of the money the gaming network had made because we're on a high, man. We are on a high. Oh yeah, Guardian. If it's set up right, if we have 2 or 3 people that are actually babysitting the healers with some good CC and keeping people off of us, Miss B and I will keep a raid up forever. Because they have to basically jump on one of us to burn one of us down, and then they got to CC the other one. But if we're being protected, it's great. But Miss B loves it just as much as I do. Let's get Misbehavin' talking about how much she loves getting force purpled. When, you know, somebody purples in the raid. She loves it. The rage is real. No, Frost. Bad Frost. Bad Frost. There we go. I already triggered Miss B. Got her triggered. And then I haven't seen my answer back. Glam. Glam, you didn't answer me. Glam, I can't give you an Apex because you didn't answer me. If anybody knows Glam, I sent him a message in his Twitch box. His other Twitch box. By the way, Muzzy, just so you know, the other Twitch box is going away. So, it's going away soon. Raids who hide behind heals. Yes, absolutely. I mean, Muzzy, I have a solution. I have a solution for the wool thing. It won't be the best solution, but you could always just put a GM on both servers and generate the wool. Sell them the wool they need for the vendor price. One time only. Walk up. Hi, I'm level 50 and I have all the other stuff from my pack. Trade the GM. Get my wool. Okay, I'm on my way. Muzzy's gonna shoot me. God damn it, Shalon. You came up with an answer. A solution. We do not use salt in Paradox Lollipops. I tend to prefer West in their matters. If you like West, play West. That's all I'm going to tell you. West has the advantage. West does have an advantage with their trade runs. Good, but impractical. Yeah. You know, Murphy's Law of Combat, if it's stupid and it works, it isn't stupid. I know, you got... I feel bad for Tryon, man. Tryon is like the body bag. Tryon is the body bag. The world... man, Trove is running to the minute. Trove always amazes me. Trove has 628 people. Man, I wish I had more time. I would go check out Trove. I just don't have time. No time. Like I said, guys, if you're hanging out in my channel, got any questions? No, not... yeah, punching bag. That's a body bag. I tried to stop punching bag Tryon. I mean, accountability, yes, but like I said last week, exactly what needed to be said. XL said. I've been asking you guys to say that for 3.5 years. So, it was a great show today, guys. Make sure you check out my YouTube. Make sure you check out Aired if he's streaming today. Normally he pops in. He may not be feeling good with his teeth. But Aired should be streaming. Have they finished up? Oh, Muzzy's going over to the live stream. As soon as Tryon finishes, I'll raid us all over there. Oh, awesome. See, Muzzy's the best. Muzzy, I think I'm going to raid your next off the books, off your personal stream. I'm going to get these kind of people in here. Do I think it's Archeage's last chance? Archeage has had a good lifetime. It's had a good run. But yeah, with Bless coming out, with Camelot and Chained coming out, you're going to have Ashes coming out in Alpha in 18. You're going to see news from Chronicles, Crowfall, Air. I mean, there's going to be a lot of games. Lot of games. First exploit will be people who will take quest over and over. Yeah, that would be... Well, yeah, that's true. All right, guys, I'm going to rate us over there. It has been a great show. You've been a great audience. Join me next week. Also, make sure you check the schedule. I'm going to probably do a Tuesday show again. I haven't scheduled it. I haven't scheduled it yet because I don't have patch notes. Anyway, guys, great show. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next week. Oh, wait, no. We'll be here for... like 15 more seconds because I gotta wait for the raid window. We're doing a big raid here. We got 82. I'm taking 83, 84. We're going over there. We are going over there in force. 83. No, don't go over there by yourself. Go with the group. Zerg Tryon. 83 people are coming with me. Let's do this. Let's do it. Alright, guys. See you later.